Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Hump day. That's every day for some on this couch. How y'all feeling today? We good?
Good.
We energized? We ready? Got to give the people what they want. Amin.
Was that Julius Erving?
Amin's janky jumper.
Huh?
Amin El Hassan's janky jumper.
Oh.
Send me a sweatshirt. Appreciate you,
That
Amin.
was a WNBA janky jumper.
I think they were.
That's the...
That is the. I thought it was the WNBA.
Yeah. Talk to Amin if you have a problem, WNBA.
That's so.
I'm just trying to be supportive.
so wrong.
So crazy.
So wrong, bro. Like, that's wrong.
Pick another color. Go yellow, man.
Who is it?
Yeah, you couldn't pick another.
Who's jumper?
Who's jumper?
Who's jumper is
It
that?
brings out my skin. That's why I wore it. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. Okay. I didn't know Adidas had that in their arsenal.
You had to throw the color up in there. Yeah. All black with the...
Okay.
It's tough.
Very tough. We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back on the couch, representing Tough Crowd at Tough Crowd University. Whoop, whoop. And Championship Charles.
I appreciate that.
Cemetery Larry. Rashad McCants is back here with us. So for all the fans out there, we now have 2 viewing options for the show, our traditional version that you know and love, and a vertical mobile version for everybody watching on their phones. Pick whichever one you want to watch. I'd say watch both. Again, please help us. You've been getting our numbers up. We might set a record for subscribers this month if y'all get y'all minds right and keep it going, so we appreciate y'all. But here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Wolves avoided elimination with their first win on the Mavs in Game 4. But what do the Wolves need to do in Game 5 to keep their season alive? Shout out Kat, he was watching the show, them 1,500 shots. Up to, came to work. So after putting together one of the best rookie campaigns in NBA history, Wemby showed it's never too late to address some hate. And Jimmy Butler wants a max contract from the Heat, but if they won't give him one, reports are the Sixers would be down for a reunion. But how good would an Embiid, Maxey, Butler Big Three be? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app, use promo code GIL. You can receive up to $250 in bonus cash and a special pick'em. Again, help us help you. Show some love to Underdog Fantasy for bringing you your favorite basketball lifestyle culture show on the internet. And we've got pick'ems tonight. No NBA games, but we got some WNBA games. The pick'ems are on the screen below. Diana Taurasi, higher 4.5 rebounds. Brianna Stewart, lower 21.5 points. Asia Wilson, higher 11.0 rebounds. And Kalia Copper, lower 24.5 points. Ooh.
Is it Copper or Cooper?
Is it Copper or Cooper? It's Copper. With the child, you know they're gonna come for me if I
Thought it was Cooper too.
Okay. All good. So 3 games on the WNBA slate tonight. Always a good time to get some bread. Make sure you lock in with Underdog Fantasy. As always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use that question on the show, you get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video, mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. Keep it under 30 seconds, and we use that video on the show. $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And as always, we do this show live Monday through Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. But if for some reason you can't watch with us live, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So we're gonna start. What's?
You laughing already?
What's going on?
It's like, is that Rashad or is that Eric Williams over there with that bald head? You can tell by the bump. Rashad don't got the bump, man. He ain't got the extra bump, man.
Damn,
That's
that's
Rashad.
ugly then.
No, I'm sorry.
That's crazy. I get tired of these. What kind of niggas is in the chat, bro? Niggas are looking at what you wearing.
Don't go in there.
He said, don't go in there.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Era, bro.
That's the place
This
you
is
don't
a
want to
different
go.
era. This is a
They be
different era, bro.
cooking everybody.
A bunch
Don't even
of
go in.
niggas in the chat.
Just cut me off.
They ain't never
Trying to figure out if you sexy or not. This
like, he ain't got the
he
bump,
ain't
man.
sexy today. He don't look like Boris Kudrow today. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man?
Get it together, Chad.
Man, that shit is uncomfortable.
See, y'all woke him up, chat.
Uncomfortable as fuck.
Y'all woke him up. He was chilling.
Why is his pants so tight? Bitch, why you looking at my pants?
They said they're calling you Rashad Birdman as well. I don't know.
Damn, with the Birdman head, I got the Birdman head too.
I knew I should have worn
I support it. I support it. I should have worn a hat.
Hey, do what you do.
I forgot. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go hatless today.
The chat is ruthless. One time I turned to the side, they noticed my missing tooth. Like, you think I wanted to get this tooth removed? Damn. I'm still saving up to get my new veneer. You ain't got no tooth. Like, damn, chat. Can we live? But we appreciate your hate. We're going to do you like Wemby did. But we'll talk about that in a second. Gonna start the show with some big news coming from Major League Baseball as they are incorporating Negro League stats into their official records. We did it. We did it. They tried to play us.
I say he might.
They tried to play us. They did. They tried to act like Jackie was a first. He was not.
He was not.
Shout out to Moses Fleetwood Walker. We've been getting it in,
Damn.
but it's all good. So by doing so, so the MLB made the announcement back in December 2020 that they would recognize Negro League stats, spend more than 3 years doing research to verify those stats before adding them to the database. And by doing so, they made noted racist Ty Cobb roll over in his grave as Negro League legend Josh Gibson overtook his career batting average record. Shout out, Josh.
Yes.
HBO had that good movie back in the day.
Yeah. With Satchel Paige and them.
You get Satchel Paige.
Josh Gibson.
Josh Gibson. But Gibson is also now has a single season batting record and surpassed Babe Ruth's slugging percentage record. Yeah, he was putting in work. Babe Ruth may or may not be black as well. Do your research. Heavy in the hood.
Oh shit.
You said he may be black, right?
And he was heavy in the hood, Gil.
He light
They didn't know
skinned?
that. He was super light skinned. Ty Cobb, had some choice words for him as well. He wasn't done with. But what are your thoughts on Major League Baseball showing love to Negro League by incorporating their stats?
I mean, I just personally think it's great because you can't keep out one side when eventually you merge, right? We got to recognize this side, but you don't recognize this side. It's kind of unfair, but they made it right, and
There used to be a gentleman's agreement amongst teams that they wouldn't sign black players. Obviously, Negro Leagues could bust a Major League's ass, did so on many occasions. So.
Oh, they weren't? They played against each other?
All the time.
Yeah.
Getting that work.
They used to beat their ass all the time.
Same thing with the Globetrotters back in the day. Used to smack the
It
Celtics.
was said that Jackie Robinson fucked it up because they was supposed to stay separate. The only reason why is because they didn't have no brand deals, no TV deals, no right deals. So Jackie going over there made them want to merge and all the other black players to go to the majors because they had their own shit. They was going this way. And him going over there was kind of like, boy, what you doing? So they was all mad at him for doing that. And everybody celebrated it because it never been done before, but they didn't. The Negro League, Josh Gibson, all them, they didn't like that shit.
You're typical black people. We don't like change.
Yeah. We're gonna unify now.
So was Jackie Robinson the best player?
No.
Oh, he was
Not even close.
Nah.
That's why he was mad at him. He was like, he ain't even the best boy out here.
But he could handle everything. But
he can handle everything.
Most marketable,
okay,
So
everybody else was
Branch
just-
Rickey from the Dodgers made a move back when they were in Brooklyn. Yeah. Shout out HBO. That was a good ass movie. Now I
great
think
movie. I'm
about it.
going back and watch
About to
that.
go
What
watch
is
it.
I can't remember the name
Hold
of
on,
it.
let's see.
Yeah, I gotta check that out there.
Damn, what's the name of that?
What was that joint called? Soul of the Game.
Soul of the Game.
Soul of the Game, yes.
All right, Soul of a Game. All right,
Yeah.
Soul of a Game.
Great movie. For all those out there, shout out Satchel Paige and everybody. Rest in peace.
Well, they finally integrated the stats and made it unified, right?
Yeah, it's all unified.
Because technically Negro Leagues was a major league. They finally recognized it, obviously acknowledging that they had a lot of great players in that league that would have did work in the MLB.
Does that mean like we trying to get rid of the racism shit?
Nah,
Can we unify everybody now? Can we unify everybody now?
So, but this also brings up an important conversation in the basketball community. ABA wasn't technically a Negro league, but there was a bunch of Negroes in that league who had a major impact on the modern NBA by adding swag, seasoning, and innovation. NBA refused to recognize the ABA stats after the merger in '76, but if they did, Dr. J, who is 76th all-time on the NBA scoring list, would be 8th all-time if his ABA stats were included with his NBA stats,
crazy.
scoring nearly 12,000 points in the ABA.
It's a big jump.
Yeah, so that's funny. He came to the league and they were getting kind of a, an older version of Dr. J, but nonetheless, still did his stuff. So, question for you gentlemen, all former NBA hoopers. Should the NBA include ABA stats in their official records?
Yep. Might as well.
Yeah, they did it with baseball.
They did it with baseball. Might as well do it with basketball.
Just to see what it looked like. What did it change?
Just to see what it looked like.
But they'd have it on Basketball References, though.
Yeah, so you can go to Basketball Reference and see what the NBA, ABA combined is. But that's just a website, Gil. Adam Silver need to go ahead and do us right.
No, I'm just saying it.
But does it tell you the rankings all time? It just tells you the stats.
What's so funny is if you're not paying attention to it, it looks like, so when you look at Dr. J's stats, it looks like all together, 4 MVPs and this and that. They have it mixed in.
Oh, shit.
So you might as well just do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Help a lot of people's arguments. Obviously,
So
Dr.
it'd be
J.
like so right now they got him like 7-time NBA, all NBA. But I mean, there's some stuff you can't use, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
There's like certain things you can't bring over, like let's say all NBA, right?
he was a 2-time ABA champion, 2-time ABA playoffs MVP.
See, there's some of the stuff is kind of hard to do, right? Like a all NBA, like ABA all NBA, they have one of those too, right?
So yeah, 3-time ABA most valuable player, 5-time ABA All-Star.
And it's like who was playing in the ABA at the time?
Right.
Some
Like,
beasts.
who were the players?
They had.
There's like certain things I don't know.
I think the stats alone, not necessarily accomplishments, but
Just the stats.
the stats.
The points and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Stats,
just to see where
rebounds,
that's at.
assists.
Yeah,
Rebound,
rebounds,
yeah.
Steals, blocks.
Okay.
So y'all rolling with it?
Yeah, just the stats.
I mean, as long as they do it fair, where it doesn't compromise, or it doesn't give anybody any extra. Like when you talk about like all NBA.
Yeah.
You
It don't change none of that shit.
Yeah, you can't change it because if this was their league and, 15 players made it here and 15 players made it here, but 30 players are getting credit for all NBA, you can't do that.
Well, and the problem too is ABA had the 3-point line. Innovators on that side. NBA didn't introduce it to the 79-80 season.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So then,
Slam dunk contest, a lot of stuff that the league.
Wow.
took and
is that
made
why
them.
they did? Is that why they didn't merger some
I
of the
think they
points?
were just trying to kind of erase the league. Like
Yeah.
So they
That sounds like
they didn't
That's
treat
what they did. That's what they did with the Negro leagues too. It was like we take enough of y'all players.
And then erase it.
You
Same
get
thing
rid of it.
HBCUs back in the day. We talk about football and basketball.
Rambling and
The
all
game-
that,
The game
yeah.
is the game. Yeah. They also had the red, white, and blue basketball in the ABA, but
So with points, what they do just any 3 that they made, they would just keep it as 2.
counted as a 2. Give them their 3-pointers.
Nah, if it's gonna move Dr. J from what you said, top
So he's 76 all time,
76 to 8. That's
but 8 combined.
insane.
I think 30-something thousand total points.
Insane.
But that's what I said. They're gonna have to really go to the computer. They're gonna really have to go to the database for this. This is not just you just add everybody's stats, because if they were using the 3-point line before the NBA, now you're talking about people who are shooting threes.
3-point percentage.
It goes against the other people, so you're gonna have to take away their 3-point. It's gonna be a give and take. That's all. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the ABA will want their stats to be put in as basketball stats.
ABA wasn't just a black league though, right?
No.
There's a lot of black people in the league.
Was Pistol Pete in there?
Was-
ABA?
I think he was an NBA dude. but
NBA dude?
Pistol Pete, think all NBA, but no, they were highly competitive with the league in terms of getting, they had hardship rules. They let guys come in early, a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, they had that straight out of high school
Yeah.
back then. Okay.
They were snatching up a lot of talent.
So basically, the NBA stole a bunch of their stuff, and then
Yeah.
Bought him out, got rid of him.
Get out.
Tropic Thunder. It was Tropic Thunder.
Move
No,
around.
not Tropic Thunder. What's the welfare? Semi-pro. My bad. I'm thinking of the Flint Tropic. That's what
So my dad always tells the story. His junior year, I think the Nuggets tried to get him, offered him a gang of bread. He was going to come out. Then some shady shit happened behind the scenes. But apparently it created a beef between Larry Brown and his brother, Herb, and they didn't talk for a bunch of years because they were
your father had to go back to school.
He ended up going back to college his senior year.
NBA. So he was going to go to ABA, right?
He was going to go to ABA his junior year. They flew him out to the All-Star game. He was out there hanging out. And then it would have fucked up the merger. It had a chance to mess it up. It was 76.
There's a lot of innovation going
that's
on
what I'm
back
saying.
then.
There's a lot of crazy stuff going on back then. But nonetheless, so we asked the chat, should the NBA include ABA stats in official records? 80% said yes. Chat, you earned it back. A lot of haters out there, but very knowledgeable and intelligent when it matters. So let's keep this thing moving. So this season, Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama made history by becoming the youngest player to make first team All-Defense. And recently, Wemby addressed some history by clapping back at a hater more than 3.5 years later. So back in October 2020, when Wemby was just a 16-year-old balling in the French Pro League, somebody commented, "He's not going to do none of that in the NBA." To which present-day Wemby responded, "Why not?" It's good to see the pettiness extend. Euros really might be taking over, I'm going to be honest. That was the last Infinity Stone. Once they get the pettiness.
Hey, you know what I like about that? The fact that he's only 16 and they're saying he's not going to do that in the NBA. So you already lost that battle, the fact that you already can identify a 16-year-old as an NBA player.
Facts.
That is crazy.
Facts.
Now he's not going to do that against Real Madrid or some shit like that. Not an NBA. In the way he said black.
Why not?
That was an American. That was an American. That was an American right there.
He said black.
That's Black American right there. For sure.
So, question for all you guys, in light of that Wemby situation, what's the longest you've let somebody's hate marinate before clapping back at them?
Shit, I'm still waiting. Still waiting to clap back. I'm just taking my time. I'm waiting though. When I clap back this time, it's gonna be crazy.
Anybody in particular, or you want to keep it under wraps until you do this?
Just keep it under wraps.
Okay, because obviously on this show you've talked about situations throughout your life where you didn't feel like you were given the respect you deserved from individuals. So,
No, not that type.
How about yourself? Yeah, I know you're petty.
Yeah, 15 minutes. 15. Clap back?
15 minutes.
As soon as I see a post, I keep it back at you. But you talking about just life?
And yeah, just, somebody says something to you.
Like something like, not Instagram, like something like for real.
Oh, my petty is, you said I wasn't going to score no points in Arizona. I wear number 0 to just
Who said
mock
that?
you. Papers.
Do you remember the writer?
Nah.
Okay, good. They said you weren't going to score in Arizona.
Yeah, they wasn't going to score a point in Arizona, so I went with 0.
Bird the movement, I believe there's more zeros
Than 23s?
in the league than 23s. That is the preferred number of choice. So I know you.
When I snitched on North Carolina, I had a lot of people asking me whether or not I did it for money and all that kind of shit. And there was a lot of Carolina players that said some shit that I took screenshots of. And they said a lot of shit. And I did that for, I would say, a commendable purpose of player upliftment, culture, trying to get everyone paid, like the NIL and everything that's happening. And I think recently, maybe a week ago, they just revealed that colleges can pay
Yeah, they can now
athletes.
pay athletes and
Colleges themselves now?
colleges can pay athletes directly. I think they're going to pay up to like $2.7 billion to 10,000 athletes starting in 2016, which makes me think, well, what about our bread? Somebody owe me at least $35.
So, like 10 years ago exactly, when I was persecuted and crucified, the last 10 years I served and I was assassinated completely. Gil was probably the one guy that pulled me out of my grave and was just like, let me bring you back to the surface. and I can contribute a little bit to Ice Cube as well. But I think it's more recent that all of this stuff started to circulate about the things I was fighting for. And I never addressed any of it. I never said anything about who was saying what and who was defaming my character, saying this and that about who I am and all that kind of stuff. So, the revenge for me is not about clapping back, more than just showing that everything that I worked for and that I believed in came to fruition. Now players can get paid from the colleges. I think I had a quote saying that the NCAA was going to pay me $300 million and UNC should pay me $10 million, total of $310 million, to create sports education programs and facilities all over the country for athletes to be able to contribute to their educational purposes, because the NCAA's whole mantra was free education, no compensation. So I was fighting against that, and I had to use UNC as an example of, you're giving us a fraudulent education and you're not paying us. So my fight against that was taken out of context, and they tried to make it against me and against UNC when I was really fighting against the NCAA. And now all of a sudden, the NCAA got to put money in the bag. All these schools can pay athletes. So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I'll just say you're welcome.
Turn up. Let it be known. Oh, the smoke machine back? Yes.
That man gave me some smoke right now. Hey.
The smoke machine is back in action. Shout out to our crew. Work diligently.
Hey.
Night and day.
I appreciate
to
that.
get our smoke machine back. But understandable. It is good to see athletes getting paid. But as an old head now, I'm extremely salty that, like I said, about $35, $37 was my contribution to UCLA.
They getting paid $300 million in the NBA. How you think we feel about that?
I already know.
$300 million. I didn't get my rookie contract.
Another question.
That came out nice. They cleaned that joint.
Yeah.
They cleaned that joint.
Well, we ain't had the smoke in a minute, so.
Very pungent.
That was different.
So what's the best clackback you've had for a hater without calling them broke? Which is a lot of rich people's go-to. It's a good one. It's effective.
That's usually the best one.
Or
no, that means you lost. It don't matter.
Why? But why, when you call somebody broke, does that mean?
No, I think the best clapback for me was when everybody told me that me going to Europe was going to be a failure, and then coming back going 10th in the draft. Like, that was like.
I do remember some of those detractors saying that.
Like, everybody was looking at me crazy. So hearing Jay Billis and everybody hate on me, ESPN, and then to come back with Sonny Vaccaro and get drafted 10, yeah, that was everything. That was like a big, to the whole NCAA.
One of the best draft day moments, I believe you were shopping when they announced your name.
I was in Soho shopping.
Getting your shop on, they pulled up to the draft. Made a grand entrance.
What was the answer? Question?
What was the answer?
No, what was the question?
This is not Jeopardy. What's the best clapback you've had for a hater without calling them broke?
Oh, CHP, California CHP. When he thought he was going to put me in jail for fireworks.
What was your clapback, again?
Huh?
What was your clapback?
My clapback is, I'll be out of here 5 minutes into me getting into that facility, and you'll be here all night doing paperwork.
And were you out 5 minutes?
7.
7?
I had to use the restroom. But yeah, he was in there for about an hour doing a bunch of paperwork, a bunch of nonsense. Firework now. You crazy.
7 minutes. Yo, firework, they're illegal in Los Angeles County.
No. Yeah, they are illegal, but then they say you can have, what is the?
The sparklers or what? No.
Bottle rockets. So bottle rockets are legal. So the rule was anything that goes in the air is illegal. But then they have bottle rockets, which goes in the air. So it was like, yeah, I'm not.
Damn.
I found a loophole. Governor tried to make me pay a fine. I told him I'm not paying no fine. I'm not doing no community service. If you do give me community service, I'm gonna have somebody write it off. He thought I was bullshitting.
Yeah, there's one thing I've learned
Had
about
the fire
you.
department write it off.
Facts.
One thing I learned about you will find the loophole in every situation.
Find a loophole.
Oh, God. It's like clockwork too,
Every
though.
single
It's like clockwork on the loop.
I'll be damned. You give me. Listen, this is my thing. You're saying what I'm doing is illegal, but you got a whole fireworks show that have all y'all going to go watch. Nah, I'm good.
Thanks.
I'm fighting this.
Yeah.
You doing your own fireworks show?
10,000. That's all it cost me to the fire department to write that off.
I'll say my favorite clapback is always calm down. I know your mama. Calm down. Calm the fuck down.
I know your mama.
Down. I know your mama.
We know your mom.
I know your mama well, and she know me.
That was crazy. It's gonna be a lot of that.
I'm just saying, y'all.
in this
Say what you
generation.
want in the comments now. I go right to your page and see you post that picture with your mama and see her name. Linda?
Linda.
Is that her name?
Linda.
Send her a care package.
I know.
Come on over here, Glenda.
It is Wednesday in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. So
I could be your daddy. Do you know him? Ooh.
Did you get your Christmas present?
Did you?
That's just horrible to think about, right?
Did you get your Christmas present? Didn't come through? I got you a Game Boy.
I mean, the way they outside. I
I
mean,
got you a Game Boy and a T-shirt.
are they outside, Brendan? I don't know. I'm in the house, so okay. So when you were hooping, who was your earliest detractor that you remember, or who's the first person that made you want to prove them wrong?
Shit, my pops. My pops challenged me. He was my first person to challenge me. Growing up in the hood, it was always you playing ball with the drug dealers. I was 12, and I wasn't bringing home A's and B's. So he was like, you can't come in here with D's and C's. You're gonna be like them boys out there in the corner. You're gonna be 25, going to the rec center playing ball all your life, or you're gonna be one of those guys you like on the TV. And that hit home with me, even till this day. It was like he didn't even have to like raise me after that. It was just that was the challenge that set the tone for me. It sparked the fire. And then watching the Michael Jordan challenge when he got cut, his 8th grade team. I got cut my 8th grade team too. So both of those things was just like, I'm not gonna let my dad be right. I'm not gonna be this street corner, hustling ass drug dealer. I'm gonna be an NBA player.
8th grade team. What do you mean 8th grade team?
Middle school.
Middle school had a basketball team?
Yeah. 7th and 8th grade.
We had a basketball team in middle school? No. No, we ain't had that here.
LA
Right?
Unified.
did you have now?
Yeah, I was at a
Yeah, they have like
fine private institution.
Yeah, they have like middle
Middle
school
school
teams.
teams? I mean, no, now, but I don't remember that, right? We didn't have middle school teams, right?
I was at Crossroads, so we had. So
you didn't play
You was at
until
cross school. You didn't have cross school. Rose 8th grade,
7th, 8th grade.
and y'all had a basketball team.
We did. We played other schools.
grade?
Yeah, other 7th.
they
Oh,
had
private. Oh, you're private.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah, we ain't have that in public.
Shout out Baron Davis.
What?
Public.
So you didn't play until high school?
No, I was playing, but we played like rec league.
Rec AAU.
Yeah, rec league,
Yeah, rec
AAU.
league AAU. We didn't have like
For the middle school
we
team.
didn't have a middle school team.
Yeah.
No, I was
Irwin Middle, Irwin High.
like you didn't play for your like an AAU team at that age.
The next year,
High school?
Oh, when
like
so
summer of 8th
going
grade.
into 8th
Yeah.
grade. Oh, okay. That's crazy.
That was AAU.
My detractors was LA,
The whole LA?
whole LA, because LA didn't recognize the Valley. Right? They thought it was some,
It
some
did.
softies. So
They did not.
just to train every day to go play in the hood and go and play, my boy, play in the jungles, you know what I mean? And,
Ooh.
Yeah, so they just thought like the LA Valley kids was just soft, so just training just to go play at the park, just to show you can ball and stuff. So when someone said they're from LA, I really took that personal. Like it was one of them things, man. I'm sorry, B. If you check my LA record for versus LA dudes, bro, I gave them bit. I took it.
You ain't playing against nobody though.
Anybody in LA.
I know.
I don't give a fuck
The
who
talent
you
wasn't
name.
that good.
You crazy as hell.
Hell wasn't that good back then.
LA, anybody. We go to Venice Beach. I don't.
Not that
I know, I
good,
said the
Brandon?
talent wasn't that
Not
good.
that good?
Brandon, when did the talent get good in
to
LA?
like Tyson, Chandler, and when
They got bit. Hey, we played. That's my group. He was a freshman.
So there was
his team got that work. That who was on his team.
I said a freshman.
He was
right,
a freshman. So
right,
think
you
about
guys
the people
are
that was
older.
in front of him. Yeah. Got that business, man. Oh, I was.
So the talent wasn't good.
Tyson, Chandler, come on.
The talent wasn't good prior to Tyson.
No. His big homies.
I'll Tayshaun and them.
Yeah.
Tayshaun and them.
Bad
Tayshaun
Santa.
and Kenny Bruner and them.
That's who I had to go against.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
Baron Davis, them.
What you saying? They weak?
No, Baron
no,
Davis,
not
them.
Baron.
What you saying?
No, not Baron.
I don't know if we won any games.
No, not Baron.
I don't know if we won games, but I had 50, 60 every time. I was the only Valley kid that made the All-Star game in all LA stuff.
You gave Dominguez 60.
No, I never played against Dominguez.
So what team?
Wait, did I play? I played against Dominguez right in the playoffs? Or was that Westchester? Westchester.
Oh. You gave Westchester 50.
I gave him 30-something. It was a quadruple double. It didn't matter. Man.
It didn't matter.
That's all they only got to stop him. That's it.
Somebody in the chat said Super Crip. Shout out to the legend.
What's up? Yeah.
Super
He was
Crip.
nice. David Hamilton?
He wasn't a regular Crip, Rashad.
Yeah, he was super.
He was a Super Crip.
He was super duper. Yeah.
And that's how you
Gang banging.
college
Yeah.
coaches.
Check in.
College coaches. What's up, Super Crip? Like,
There's a couple of them. There's a couple of them.
No, those are the college. You know you him when the college coach would call you by that name.
Damn.
and at one point, he changed to Super Duper Crip towards the end of his high school.
It's when you elevate.
He elevated to Super Duper Crip. But Brandon, who's your biggest retractor that you wanted to prove wrong when you were coming up?
I think when I left Dominguez, I got a lot of hate for leaving Dominguez and leaving Compton, and it was hell trying to get out. So going from, Compton, Dominguez all the way to Virginia, I just wanted to prove that I was the best player to ever come out of California as far as high school basketball player. So that was like my biggest goal, because it was just, man, it was hell. It was just a lot of hell.
He fell short of that.
You said you got bored with the local LA.
He fell short of that.
Fell short of what?
The best player to ever play in LA.
I said high school player.
I know. Same thing.
Yeah, high school. I'm the best player out of California ever, high school player. What are you talking about?
Ever.
Like, what are you talking about?
Ever.
Oh, to go to Virginia.
No. I'm the best
Damn.
LA player to ever play high school basketball out of LA. I'm the best player ever out of high school. Out of Los
Is the
Angeles.
Valley considered? See, that's why they don't consider the Valley as
But
part
like, I
of
left here. Like, I was so good that I left to go to Oak Hill. And then I started averaging 30.
So he's basically saying there was no competition.
Basically, that's
there
basically
was
what I was
There's
saying.
no reason to stay.
So, like,
here.
yeah.
Let's try this. How much did you average in LA?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Like, I mean,
Damn.
So he went over there to play against
So he
easier
could get his
comp.
numbers up.
You know what I mean?
easier.
He had to go team up with a whole
I don't even know my stats.
You had a dream team over
I have
in.
no dream team.
You had a dream team over there.
I have no dream team.
He don't know what
Nolan
quadruple
Smith
double.
and them?
He don't know what quadruple double looks like.
I know what.
He had to go play. Yeah. He
I
was
know what
getting
30.
probably double
I know what 37 a night look like.
team. Yeah, by yourself.
Oak Hill.
He couldn't do that on double team.
Playing in front of in front of everybody.
Not on double team.
Everybody in LA?
No.
Who? I didn't even play against
He was
them.
getting double teamed here and was scared. Yeah, I gotta go. I want to play with other players. He was one of those type of dudes.
There was nothing that Dominguez
would've been triple
was
team.
about to get shut down.
He'd have been triple team. He can't handle that.
Yeah, nah,
Too little.
Not too little. He was
Yeah,
too
yeah.
skinny.
I had to leave Dominguez for other reasons, and I don't want to bring up those reasons, but we know.
I mean, we heard. We know how to Google.
I mean, yeah, but it was just other reasons.
Well,
But that's what made
it
me-
wasn't because of the competition, though.
Nah. It was some competition just off the court.
You know what the best part of high school was?
What?
Graduation.
Oh my goodness.
It is graduation season, ladies and
They
gentlemen.
had a little ditty going on over there, man.
Yeah, girl, let's move on. Okay. We had a
It was-
segue, Jay.
Yeah, you was trying to hit the segue too. That's all I'm saying.
So-
They had to go ahead and shut that program down.
And moving on.
I'm just saying, if you just Google that. He was sponsoring too. It's all. I mean, however you want to segue.
Hey, yeah,
No, but
yeah.
Leave me out of it. Leave me
That's
out.
what Brennan said. Leave me out of it. I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm going to the mountains. I'm going. I'm going down by the river.
See you, fellas.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is
And the
our
fact
show
that
for
you do
today.
it like-
That is our show for today. Make sure you, no, I'm just kidding. But as I was saying, it is graduation season, and we know the perfect gift for you to get that graduate, an Aura watch, of course. And since you know we love to give our fans the plug, Gills Arena has an exclusive deal available now. You can get up to $100 off a watch and 30% off straps from Aura by using our special promo code. All you got to do is go to aura.watch/GillsArena. That's Aura, AURA.watch/GillsArena, and use the code GIL. There's also a QR code on your screen if you want to head straight there. You can see some close-ups of a few of Aura's newest products. The Gills Arena cast has been known to wear some of these products courtside at Sparks games, for example, while some of us are rooting on Lexi Brown and the Sparks, others are hating and rooting on Caitlin Clark and the Fever, nonetheless. There's no limit on how many watches you can get with the discount code, so get them for your family, friends, your special work, or whoever else needs one. So in honor of Aura blessing us with fine timepieces, let's do the Aura countdown question of the day. We're gonna put 3 minutes on the clock. Oh, look at that bling. Ooh, so beautiful. Put 3 minutes on the clock. Here is the question. What player has done the most to enhance his legacy this postseason? 3 minutes starts now. What player has done the most to enhance his legacy this postseason?
Jaylen Brown.
Okay. And why has Jaylen Brown done the most to enhance his legacy, Brent?
That Eastern Conference Finals is another MVP is another reason for me to be arrogant.
The Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
I agree. Jaylen Brown.
We have 2 votes for Jaylen Brown. Rashad, why do you think Jaylen Brown?
Because he's better than Jason Tatum, and when they win it all, he'll get all the credit for it.
Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
St. Louis's own.
And when they win it,
Chaminade College
when they
Prep
win it, it'll be thank God that we let Jaylen lead us to the championship this time.
Is that the whole playoffs?
We've come up short the other times with our other leader.
What's up with you and Jaylen?
Can we go?
bro?
Can we go next?
Rashad, you are a
We got
Celtics
3
fan.
minutes.
We
only got 3 minutes.
No,
I just said
y'all know y'all love to talk, and for some reason, we can never hit the 3 minutes on these segments, but y'all talk about anything and everything.
That's intelligence and arrogance all in one.
So you're saying that Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum,
That's what I said.
and you mean it,
That's what I said.
on Al Gore's internet,
That's what I said.
and you believe that.
Do you believe?
Is it obvious? What player has done the most to enhance his legacy
Who's done the most to enhance their legacy?
this postseason?
I would have said Luka, but everyone knows Luka's great. It really don't matter.
Kyrie.
I'm either going with Brunson.
Jalen Brunson, that's a good choice. King of New York now.
You know what? I was gonna say Kyrie too. I was gonna say either him or Kyrie, but Kyrie's legacy had nothing to do with basketball. They smeared his name on things that had nothing to do with the game itself. So what he's doing in the playoffs is what he's always done in the playoffs. So I'm gonna say Brunson. What Brunson did in the playoffs showed everyone how great he really is, and he became the king of this. The fact that just this playoffs, people considered him the best Knicks player, let you know how impactful his legacy was just in the fucking 3 weeks of the playoff series. So I will go with Brunson.
Which is wild because didn't make an Eastern Conference Finals, didn't make a Finals,
I know.
and had people out there saying he's the
the
greatest
best.
nigga of all time. Mark Jackson obviously disagreed.
Yeah, but the fact
Gave
that
that
that's
honor
even
to
a
Patrick,
conversation just lets you know how impactful what he was doing out there was.
Mark Jackson disagreed?
Mark Jackson believes that Patrick Ewing is the
Patrick
greatest
Ewing.
Knicks player of all time. The man had his own shoe. Oh, we hit it. Double knee pads? No. You not rocking with Patrick Ewing?
Are you picking Pat over Brunson?
I'm old, so
I'm asking you.
I'm old. I always show love to the older
You
generation.
picking Pat over Brunson?
Pat. Yeah.
Brunson not there yet. I think he has the potential to get there, especially if they can string some runs together. But Patrick Ewing was that dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he was that dude.
So you were wearing his shoes.
Just the other day.
I like the shoe.
It's a
nice,
quality,
it's a
quality
nice
shoe.
shoe.
It's a quality
nice shoe.
It's a Patrick Ewing shoe.
That man look like Sasquatch. Boy. I better stop
You
playing.
used to
with
sweat
me.
profusely. All right, so you Brunson, we got 2 Jaylen Browns, we got Brunson. We also have Rashad saying that Jaylen Brown better than Jason Tatum.
You gonna double down on that?
No, I'm just pointing it out. We will find out in the NBA Finals.
We will never
Starting-
find out. That's a process of my personal opinion.
That's fine.
It has nothing to do with convincing everyone else to feel like I feel. I do not care about nobody else's assessment of that analogy.
He is the Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Has the chance to win Finals MVP.
He's a great player on the #1 team, man.
That is fine. So, appreciate you, our friends at Aura. Make sure you visit aura.watch/Gil's Arena. Use the code GIL to get up to $100 off a watch, 30% off straps. Not those type of straps, Gil. Watch straps.
That was a direct shot. Lord have mercy.
Watch straps.
Right here,
That was
just
crazy.
I mean,
I felt the tilt like, ooh.
I mean, it's that time of the year, you know.
Yeah, I've been letting that marinate for 2.5 years.
2.5
You
years.
said something a couple years ago.
Now we know.
It's a retracted.
It was lingering in my brain.
Last time you
There's something too.
How long have you waited? 2.5 years.
Waited patiently for that moment.
Wow.
But we had a big playoff game last night. Mavs were looking to complete the sweep in Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals Tuesday night, but Ant Edwards showed he had that dog in him, and Cat came through with his best game of the series to keep the Wolves season alive. Timberwolves came out strong in the first quarter with Anthony Edwards scoring 14 of their 27 points, but the Mavs went on a 15-7 run to end the second quarter to tie things up at the half. The Wolves had held fourth quarter leads in each of the previous 3 games, proceeded to trick those off, but in Game 4 they finally got right thanks to some big plays from Cat and Ant-Man. With the Wolves down 1 with under 6 minutes remaining, Cat caught fire, hitting 3 straight threes to put the Wolves up 6. Cat scored 20 of his 25 points in the second half, battling foul trouble to get buckets, and came up with 2 huge buckets in crunch time to help the Wolves keep their lead. And let's just take a look. Oh, right there. Bam. No foul. Another one. There we go. Shout out Ant-Man. Luka made things interesting after getting fouled while knocking down a 3 to cut the deficit to 3, but missed the free throw to cut it to 2, and then Naz Reid came up with the game-sealing layup to get the Wolves the win. So like I said, Cat had his best game of the series, finishing with 25 points, 5 rebounds. He was 9 for 13 from the field, 4 for 5 from 3. Ant-Man had 29 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. He was 11 for 25 from the field. Mike Conley added 14.7 assists, 4 steals. And Rudy Gobert had a double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds. On the Mavs side, Luka had his 6th triple-double this postseason, 28 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, but he was 7 for 21 from the field. Kyrie had 16 points and 4 assists, but he was 6 for 18 from the field. So the Wolves improved to 3-0 in elimination games this postseason and ended Kyrie's streak of 14-0 in closeout games, gave him his first loss in a closeout game. So Cat was shooting just 28% from the field in the series. Coming into Game 4, picked the perfect time to get hot, especially after saying that he'd been shooting up to 1,500 shots per day, whether or not that's Cat. But what was different about Cat in this game versus the first 3 games of this series?
Not a damn thing.
He was more aggressive.
No.
Yeah, he was. He didn't shoot a 3 till like the second half.
He didn't shoot into the second half. He had 5 points. He was 0 for 1 in the second quarter. He only took 3 shots in the first quarter. He got in foul trouble. Looked like he was trying to foul out the game the whole time.
Man.
And I'm gonna just be honest. As I'm watching the full game, 3 plays, I just realized there's just something wrong with this whole team.
With the Wolves.
With the Wolves. They're isoloing Cat on the ISO. Rudy's posting up.
Yep.
And all 3 times he passed Rudy the ball.
He don't want it down there.
I've never in my life seen Rasheed Wallace on the ISO and then Ben Wallace is posting up and he actually gives him the ball. I've never seen someone, Dennis Rodman is doing this, and they actually give him. Dennis Rodman was smart enough.
Go to work.
Go to work, big fella. Like, Dennis Rodman was smart enough to know, get the fuck out of here. I don't care who was on him. He knew that wasn't what he did. So the fact that Rudy's down there posting up and Cat is actually passing the ball just lets me know what type of person he is. You switch it. Like, let Rudy catch it, and then you duck it, and he passes you the ball. I've never seen the better score high-low into the worst post-up guy. And it was just crazy. Like, yo, you're really trying to throw this game.
Yep.
And the fact that he got 2 open shots and made the threes, he decided, oh, let me keep going. Like, when he drove to the lane, can he dunk still? Because he was driving to the lane. It looked like he was about to get up, and I was like, oh, man don't have no legs.
No, it's soft. It's
Like, he was barely tapping, and I was like, oh, man, this is... Now I can see why he chucks threes the whole time, because he has no lift.
He was barely tapping.
No, he was barely tapping.
I think the thing, to your point, Gil, about getting to Gobert was, if he got fouled, he's not a good free throw shooter. And is that who you want to make your season on?
It made no basketball sense. You have the guy you wanted, and then you're throwing it down. I'm like, what the I was trying to sub their ass out. Coach couldn't hear me. But I was saying it the whole time, this is what it looks like when you're trying to foul out of the game, and then he caught fire, and then...
That's what I say about their offense, bro. Like,
it was not.
They don't have an offense that's geared around their better players to get them good shots, quality shots. You see where Cat was catching the ball at. He not being aggressive. The only one being aggressive is Ant, and they're loading up on him. The other guys are...
It's easy to.
Like, even McDaniels. I had McDaniels higher than 10 points. Like, he only gave me 10. And, like...
It was 10.5.
You're supposed to be aggressive. Nas Reed had him higher than 12.
He did not.
You're supposed to be aggressive tonight. You'll have 4 points, right? But it ain't because they don't want to be aggressive. It's because the way they're playing the offense. If you're getting high-low and you're throwing it down to fucking Rudy, and Rudy's clogging the paint, you don't have no openings for drives. You don't have no openings for nothing. It's nasty work out there.
It just like I'm looking at some of the things, and it was like, where's y'all basketball IQ? Where's the IQ of how you guys have, like, Ant-Man's on the ISO, right? And then Rudy's on this block. The fact that he had to do this, move, right? Get out of the way. And I'm like, that should already be known. So the fact that you move lets the defender know you're trying to go right? If you're just sitting there, he moved on his own, now you can take that dude off the dribble. Like, little things like that. Like, if you wave somebody out, I'm going to just back up a little bit, knowing that you're about to try to take off on me, right? Like, those are little things as a basketball player you should already know. I should already look at you and say, you got the ISO, let me get the fuck out of there, right? I should already know. Oh, you picked up your dribble, now I can go duck in and get, like, it's just little things that it's like, they're driving into space. This guy's cutting while this guy's driving. It's just some things I'm just like, where's y'all basketball IQ?
But it's always the nigga that can't play offensively that's always wanting the ball.
You don't think you think it's like, I don't know, like they just going brain dead?
I think they just
think it's like sometimes I be feeling like it's like a little jealousy too. It's like
no, I just you know what it is. I just think in their mind, sometimes players in their minds think they're better than they are, and then sometimes we're looking for the advantage, and I think some of them really think, oh, I got a little guy on me.
Yeah, Rudy like that every play.
Like not understanding, hey, relax.
Know your personnel.
Right, you take 5 shots a game, you duck in 15 times a game. Stop. Right? Let me drive. You clear? When I drive, you cut. Look at how Dennis Rodman played. Look how some of these guys played on how they get the ball. Right? I see the kid from Indiana. TJ. I see him get wide open layups under the basket because he's hanging around. His man is not like he's ducking in. That's how you can play. If your man is jumping to block every shot, you should have all those offensive rebounds. Once your guy lifts, he's off you now. So you should be doing a lot of cleanup work. That's where you get your buckets in. If there's a switch, and like I don't even see them like doing real picks and really rolling.
Nope.
It's like pick, Like,
fake,
roll.
fake.
Get out of there.
Yeah, fake shit.
Like, I'm telling man, listen, I'm going to just be honest with you. Stop doing the pick with Cat. He's going to pop.
Yep.
He's popping. It's a switch pop. It's not even a hard show. Like, when I had Antoine, they got to hard show me, and then I can pass it to him. The fact that it's a pick and pop, you don't have no advantage. You might as well take the motherfucker you got on you.
Yep.
Because he damn near has a guard on him too.
Yep.
It's Jones and you got D. Jones and PJ Washington. Those are the same two players.
Yep.
Right? So doing a pick to put the other one on, you might as well just go 1-4 flat at this
Don't even
point.
be making no sense when they do that. It's like they're just switching to the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Why are you calling him over here? It's so weird.
I think it's just for like movement. They
because-
trying to act like they moving.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. It's just a fake move.
It's like even they're double, like the horns pick. It's like I'm gonna go off of this guy. This guy's gonna screen to this guy, and the cat is not open when you're doing that.
Ever open.
He can't be the first picker because it's just a switch, right? It's a switch, then whatever. It's the switch and sag, dog.
Oh.
Like maybe if you have Rudy go set the pick on Cat's man, now that man is lagging, and then you can have a run, and now he's flaring. Like little things like that. I just looking at it as like these motherfuckers just. This coaching staff is dumb.
Trash. You gotta say what it is. It's like watching a movie and seeing clips in the movie that don't need to be there. It's like, what the fuck is that? What's this scene for? This was a pointless scene.
Yeah.
So you guys doing the horns action at the top, and they switch, and then you got the same guy on you that was on you when you came off the first screen. Same guy's on you. Y'all just did all of that for fucking nothing. So I'm thinking, what is the coach calling this play for if you're not getting nothing out of it but an ISO? You just spent 8 seconds.
It did the same ISO.
1, 2, 3 for a song.
Like I'm like it's. He did good in the second half, right? He hit his shots in the second half. He hit the shots he was missing earlier. But is he playing functional basketball to make him successful? No. He has, right, he's slow. He does not have any explosion. So that means if you pass the ball to Cat, right? Was it women's 3 or NBA 3? 90% he has to take a jump shot. Even if he do get to the basket, he ain't gonna make that shit over big fella down there.
Big fella Gafford, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna
beating that shit.
Yeah, he's gonna beat it. He's gonna alter it. He's gonna. So therefore, what you wanna do is high low. Rudy catch it, let him dunk in. Which means if he gets to the bottom, where's Gafford at? Not down there protecting the rim. Right? If Rudy's down there, he takes his man. Gafford is there. Do high low. Let Rudy catch it. Throw the ball down there. Since goddamn you got Rudy doing handoffs the whole goddamn game. Rudy catch the ball at the 3-point line. He gonna hand up. Let him dump it in the Cat. Keep Gafford at the top. Now Cat can go down there and feel comfortable making layups.
I'm still trying to figure out why they haven't accepted bringing Rudy off the bench. To be honest, like you said, this is not his series.
You know what?
He should not fucking be.
I'm not gonna bring him off the bench. He is useful. Like when you're playing, he's useful, but it just seems like they have it wrong, right? Since Rudy is playing at the top of the key, this is when you have Cat go down. Cat, you and Rudy switch positions. You switch roles right now because think about what I'm saying. Rudy is doing all the duck ins when it should be Cat doing all the duck ins. Let Cat do the duck ins. Rudy, you're doing the feeding. Let Rudy stay at the top because at the end of the day, the fuck he gonna do anyway?
But this is the difference. Rudy throwing it in the Cat means Gafford can sag into the lap of Cat. If you got Nas Reed throwing that bitch in, you got a jump shooter that you can't sag on me. You got to come up. I can throw that in. And you got space down there.
No, true. But look, now here's a counter. If Gafford is going to sag into his lap, I'm going to just do a handoff with Antwerps. Now, when he comes off, Gafford is still sagging.
And I think that's where Ant was getting a lot of his open jumpers last night was the fact that Gafford was playing drop because, well, not because Cat was ducking in or anything, just because that's their offensive, scheme. But I'm looking at like Nas Reed is a better option offensively than Rudy Gobert, and the fact that they They got 3 bigs that can play defense, that can do not necessarily what Rudy does defensively, but they got size. It's a big size. So offensively, I'm watching the game, and it's just so frustrating just to see that they haven't made any adjustments. So my question to y'all is this. Did the Timberwolves beat them last night, or did the Mavericks lose?
The Mavericks beat themselves.
Because they look tired. Luka looked tired. Kyrie looked like, all right, man, fuck, they get it.
No, I mean, they didn't make shots either.
It's just like anything. It's just Luka and them ain't been playing well. They've been playing good, but for the most part, it's just been them two. I don't think Wolves did anything to beat them. They just hit shots. That's what I said. Like, for the most part, it was a close game like usual, and Wolves hit shots at the end when it counted. Now, if Wolves tweaked their defense, if they actually said, all right, what are we doing wrong? They can actually try to come back. Mm-hmm. Because for the most part, it's an even match.
Every game is
right. It's kind of even. It's just a couple plays here and there. The problem with the Wolves right now is this. They're showing you how hard it's to score when you take out the best player, right? They're taking out Ant-Man, right? Why are you still allowing Luka
to be
the dude who averaged 34,
Yep.
9. Why are you letting him play one-on-one? So the fact that you guys haven't what is happening to Ant-Man, why haven't you actually tried it on Luka?
They're afraid.
Of what?
The fact that
He's beat you 3 times doing the same shit. He's done whooped the whole NBA's ass all season doing the same defense. I don't know if they watched tape in round 1, what he did against Clippers ISOing. Second round, but
when we play, right? Coach has a scheme. Scheme don't work. What happens? We get out of that scheme because it didn't work. Just that one possession.
Yeah.
That's all it takes is one possession for it not to worry, but all right, that didn't work.
Yeah.
But that's not how it should go. Let us try to double Luka. If PJ hits the shot, right? We're not gonna get out of it. He got hit that shot all night. We're not gonna let Luka beat us because the moment we take this bitch off, he going right back to 30. And I think that the NBA's problem is they don't want to scheme up just like against Steph. You don't want to double Steph because you keep passing to Draymond and you're letting Draymond dictate the game. And it's like, well, why won't we just do that? Because the moment we stop is the moment Steph goes off because we're scared of what happens on the backside. You got to allow the backside to happen until the point where it's being consistent that it's like, oh, Clay's hot tonight. We can't get that up. Let's change the scheme up, but we're still going to double this. Let's just fake and recover on Draymond, or let's full rotate on Draymond. Let's do something different. They're not doing that in this series where they believe that it's going to work.
It doesn't matter. If I'm going to have somebody dictate the offense, I don't want it to be the number one option.
But you got Kyrie out there still.
Okay. I'll rather let whoever you're going to pass it to dictate now. Now, he has to do things he hasn't done before.
Thanks.
Yes, he might get hot a quarter or two, but I know what's happening to the star player.
He out of the game.
He mentally, I don't give a fuck what.
Yep.
Listen, he's frustrated because he averages 35. So if he got 3 or 4 points going into the half, trust me, selfishness is kicking the fuck in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It kicks in. I don't care what nobody, I don't give a fuck if we up 10, 15 points. His stats is jeopardized, and he decides he needs to go selfish and he starts getting frustrated. That means every pass and every shot that is missed off his passes, he's even madder. That's what you want.
Do you think that's weird that you can have a 4-point half and think you playing bad just because the scheme it doesn't go in your favor?
Yeah.
But that's weird as fuck, right?
It's not weird. It's not weird. It's reality. Right? You have to be a different type of person to your team is up 10 and you being held to 4.
And you okay? And you okay with it?
Be okay
and you
with
like,
that.
yeah,
That
we
is
good.
that is hard.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
championship
that's
shit
hard.
though.
Inside,
But that's championship shit
That
though.
has
for sure.
one championship.
But inside though, you're still
Well, that is when you win in championships, you think like that.
Yeah.
But there's no championship players right now.
No, I'm just saying.
Only championship player is Kyrie, and that's why he can do that.
That's what I'm saying. The mentality of knowing I gotta be the decoy. If I gotta stand out here like we watched Caitlin Clark be face guarded, like the way she's like. If this person is not gonna help the other team play defense, and you're just gonna I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna stand right here. You come in, drive all the way to the. You got no help. You got a free lane.
Kayla still at 30 though.
Right.
I'm just saying.
So, but just the thought of it, knowing like Luka is, I'm not saying that he is doing this, but I'm just saying like, if you got a 4-point half and you coming out like I'm gonna be aggressive because I feel like I'm playing bad. I was like, you're not playing bad at all. Like you're doing what the offense needs you to do. Be out of the way. It's not your game today.
Yeah, but that's what I said. But everybody ain't. This is the only person who understands stuff like that right now in this game. Is Kyrie. Mm-hmm. That's why he can go quarters and halves with only taking 1-2 shots because we're winning. This guy's on fire, this guy. So he understands that part because he knows it's just about winning the game. When you're a stat collector and you're young, you're not there mentally yet. So that's why I wouldn't do that. That's why I ain't say double Kai. Because Kai will accept the double and be the decoy. Luka ain't ready for that one yet.
Brandon, what you say?
Hey, yo, so will Brown be cool if the next series is all about Tatum?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, he's played that role. He's already done that role.
He's done that season in, season out, being okay with Tatum being the guy.
As long as they're winning, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Right?
They're all, but that's what I said. That whole team is like that though. Drew Holiday, they've all accepted their fate.
Well, yeah, Drew, but they already won. These other guys, they ain't won yet. Like Tatum and they won it yet.
But they all taking back. You can see they're taking backseat, quarters, half. The only thing that puts anything between them two is usually media.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who's rolling, who's not, you know what I'm saying? I think, like I said with Luka, if Luka's not rolling, Kai he knows he's watching, like, all right, I got to take this from Luka because he's not rolling, but that's what I'm saying about Luka.
Oh, yeah.
If Luka's saying, oh, I'm not rolling, I'm going to let Kai do him.
Yeah.
Like
right?
there's no chess in this stuff like me. Like I'm going to double because at the end of the day, there is a finals MVP.
Yep.
Magic Johnson.
No, not the final. No,
the NBA Finals.
Western Conference. There's a Western Conference MVP trophy.
Magic Johnson.
Right
Western
now,
Conference Finals
right
MVP.
now, whose trophy is that?
I'd say, I mean, if the Mavs win, Luka, right?
Luka, right? Now, if he's held to 10, 15 points and Kyrie has 40, whose is it?
Kyrie's.
Right?
Kyrie's. He's hit the game. He's hit the game.
As a coach,
Yeah.
as a coach on the opposing team, I'm playing to that. I'm playing to the award that he wants.
That's the Kobe.
I know he
Kobe
wants
used
this
to do
award.
that. Kobe
So
used to do that.
If he wants this award, the only way I can win this game is if I jeopardize it for him, and the only way I can jeopardize it from him is to double the fuck out of him. As soon as the game starts, make him think about that trophy going to another person, and he will help me win this game.
That's chess for sure.
He will help me win it.
No, that's facts, bro.
This man will go out there trying to get double. He gonna be trying to get fouled at the half court, pulling and do. He gonna do whatever it takes.
No, I don't think he'll care right now.
You crazy as hell. You crazy.
He think he's playing bad.
No,
He think he's
I don't
like,
think he'll
I'm having a bad game.
The finals, yeah, but I don't think Western Conference. I don't think he'll.
It's a trophy.
Nah, I don't think he'll care.
Luka
Right now.
currently averaging 32, 10 rebounds, 9 assists in these 4 games. Kyrie would have to string together.
This is one game, and they going off of one game. We just seen someone get it with second tier stats.
Yeah, but they were close. Though. They were close.
Okay, so therefore,
No. Tatum's stats clearly was saying 30, 10, and 6.
yeah.
Yeah, that's. But
So
they gave it to Brown for 30.
So that's what I'm saying. If Kyrie have 40-something, 50 tonight, it's his. So that's what I said. That's how I'm playing. I'm playing to that. I'm playing for ego.
But if they extend it, think about if they extend it and Luka have another, even though he had a fucking triple-double.
Triple-double, 7,
But
that's what I'm saying.
he shot bad,
The stat
didn't look
line
good.
without the, his stats without the field goals included, like,
But it's the loss,
28-15 and 10, still
The fact
28-15
that they're
and 10.
losing though. So if he lose 2 games and they play subpar, Kyrie get his numbers up in those, and then they close out and Kyrie has a good game.
It's a conversation.
That's what I'm playing to the ego.
Yeah.
It's the only way I have a chance to win. So I'm just gonna double this dude. I'm not gonna double Kai because Kai is willing to be doubled for the betterment of the team. Luka ain't there. That's what I said. Luka's not there yet. Some players are just not there yet. It takes time. It takes winning, to get to that point.
And we talk about this series. Obviously, Mavs leading 3-1 could very easily be 2-2. Could very easily be 3-1 for the Wolves.
Yeah.
On that side, I mean, blown numerous fourth quarter leads in those first 3 games. Finally got one together.
I was thinking about that too.
Sure,
But they can't. It's a game of runs, but the fact that they have a lead up until a certain point, the Timberwolves, they have certain leads that they don't sustain those leads, and they let the Mavs come back. It's troublesome.
Yeah, I mean, they're a Luka eye dotting. If he misses that shot away from being 2-2 now, completely different
I
series.
got it going back to Dallas.
6.
It could. That's what I'm saying. When you look at if you look at it and it's just like, if y'all just tweak just how you guys are playing offense and just do one different thing on defense. Like stop doing Ant-Man, stop doing pick and roll with dudes that got the same guy on you.
Fact.
Right? Unless you're gonna do a pick and roll with Conley and get Kai on you. You do a pick and roll with even with Rudy. Like if you're gonna do it, go. Right? So meet me at the rim. Look at who's on the back line taking charges. Right? You know Gafford ain't gonna take no charge.
Yeah.
Right? So leave that motherfucker back there. Shit. Leave him back there because what's happening is you going and once you get your speed up, that dude is just sitting back there waiting for a charge on you.
Yeah.
Are you
Shit,
guys
the best play they had yesterday was when Kyle Anderson did the back pick for Cat in the corner. That was like the best play
And the only reason I like him on the court is because he's smart basketball.
Yeah,
IQ.
Like he knows how to play basketball. I just hate when him and Rudy on the court together.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad business. Right? So it has to be either. You can't have both because you have both. It makes it harder for Ant-Man to score because now you got 2 people you can sit off of.
So let's talk a little bit. We'll talk about Kyle in a second, but let's talk about Ant-Man. Directly benefited from Cat's bucket getting. Talked about how that helped him get going as well in the fourth quarter.
Late in that fourth, because Cat and Jaden was knocking him down, I was able to just get anywhere I wanted. And whether I miss it or make it, I can live with that. And I haven't been doing that the last 3 games of this series. I've been going to the corner and not shooting the ball and not being aggressive. And that won't happen anymore. Anytime late in the fourth, I'm going to shoot it every time.
And shout out to Ant-Man rocking the Malcolm X shirt. I don't know if that was a message he was sending, but by any means necessary. They're trying to get back to Dallas for Game 6. So Ant was 3 for 7 from the field in the fourth quarter of Game 4. He hadn't taken more than 4 shots in any of the previous 3 games in the fourth quarter. How important is it for Ant-Man to be aggressive in the fourth quarter of these series moving forward?
I don't think it's just him. I think it's just his other teammate. When his other teammates are making shots, it's easier for him. That's the thing. They wasn't making shots. So when they're making shots, it's easier for him to be aggressive towards the end.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the fourth. I mean, Cat in the third led to open shots in the fourth, right? Because now we have to guard Cat, right? I think Conley, because Cat was down, Conley stepped up in the first half, right? And then Carl, I was calling him Jordan Towns yesterday. That's how bad he was. I was calling him his girlfriend. He was playing he was playing like a hoe at the first half. So I was like, he must bring out Jordan. Shit. But no. Third quarter. He shed.
He was playing like a what?
He was playing like a female. First half. Oh, it was just.
Those are different.
Right.
It's not the same thing.
Well, sideshow Bob legs. I mean, he's got the big ass feet, man. He was looking real girlish in the first one. Look, he looked real girlish when he's missing shots. Is all I'm saying.
Little feminine.
He had to man up. And he did that in the second half. So I'm gonna give him his credit, right? And
as always, the views expressed on this show are not those of Underdog Fantasy.
Guy, come on, man. He was playing real soft.
That's fine. Women are great basketball players.
Yeah, sure. Hey, let's stick to what we talking about.
Okay, let's return to the actual conversation at hand.
Sure.
So we can stay on the air for another week.
So I think what happened was Conley took a back seat when Cat was scoring, and McDaniels, and they need to still be effective. Because I don't think McDaniels or Conley took a shot in the fourth quarter. And you gotta be a threat.
Yeah, facts.
Right? You know, you gotta be a threat. You can't go 7-8 minutes playing and not.
That's correct.
They did? So they didn't take a shot. Yeah, so you can't do that. Right? Like Ant-Man said, you know, like he's gonna be aggressive in the fourth. The only way he can be ultra aggressive if you guys are still being effective, right? So you guys still got to take your open shots and still look for your shots so the defense is honest. You need the defense still honest.
Let's think about game recognition, though. First 3 quarters, right? As a team, you played the whole season understanding what you're going to do the first 3 quarters and what you're going to do on the fourth. Only the really good teams realize that what players are going to get to their spots in the fourth quarter and develop their rhythm to close the game out, right? I think Kyrie's figured that out. Luka's figured that out. I'm not going to say Boston has, but there's certain teams that's figured that out. I think that Ant-Man needs to figure that out. Figure out that in the fourth, I get to my spots to go to where I'm comfortable and everyone else knows how to get me in my spots. McDaniels, Conley, Naz Reid, Alexander, all those guys need to, in the first 3 quarters, figure out how to get in a rhythm. If you're not figuring out how to get in the rhythm in the first 3 quarters, I can't depend on you in the fourth to get you the ball when I'm being aggressive because they're going to key in on me, right? That's going to be the thing to stop us in the fourth. If we're up, we got to get stops on Ant-Man because he's going to look to be aggressive in the fourth. So when I'm looking to be aggressive, you guys got to be in a rhythm to hit shots. So the fact that you guys ain't taking those shots in the fourth means that you're not being in a whole rhythm throughout the whole game where Ant-Man is trusting in you to take those shots where he's getting you the ball. Last night, like you said, they hit shots because it's time to hit shots. This nigga, you about to get executed. So in order to stay alive another day, we got to hit some shots. Cool. But that's why I asked y'all the question, did they beat them or did they lose the game? Because to me, it felt like the Mavs just gassed out. They didn't have what it take to take it over the hump. And that's just what it was. So it gave them a little bit of life. The next game to me is like, all right, if Kyrie and them get their energy back and they do hit shots, let's think about it. If Kyrie and them hit shots,
This game is over.
game is over. There's nothing that the Minnesota Timberwolves have done that's been a threat to the Mavs that's going to make the Mavs say, we need to change something. The Mavs haven't changed anything. Y'all haven't done anything to make them change. So all they got to do is hit shots. All y'all got to do is miss shots, and then it's over. It's not one of them close games where it's back and forth and back and forth. Even if you miss and I miss and you miss and I miss, we still in the game and we know it can go either way. It don't feel like that.
Minnesota offense is just nasty.
It is.
It's like nasty.
But you talk about the Mavs and the maturity being in a potential closeout game and having Luka and Kyrie only combined for 44 points, which was their lowest total in the series, 13 for 39 from the field. Is that concerning at all, or is it just, hey, we're tired of whooping these dudes' asses, we need to...
Not just one game.
That's
Just
what,
one game.
It's just one game.
but knowing, hey, we got 4 more of these, we got to win one of the next 4 games.
What are
yeah, I
they
mean,
averaging?
anything like that.
What are they averaging together? Like 50?
60.
60.
They averaging 60?
Yeah, they'd been in the 60s.
Yeesh.
That's why I said
They got
just missed shots.
44?
Like
Just missed shots last
combined.
night.
but that's what I'm saying. It's
Luka
not,
28, Kyrie 16.
it's not like they have anybody on the other side that's really selfish enough to try to take 4 or 5 shots because the dude that did that don't play. Tim Hardaway Jr. don't play. That was the only person that can sit there and say, all right, y'all gonna get double. I'm a fire.
For sure.
Right? The fact that he don't get in the game, you know, Derrick Jones, they only gonna keep shooting if they make shots. They're not gonna go 0 for 10.
Yeah.
They're gonna go 0 for 3 and then everything else is gonna be hesitant after that.
Yep.
And that's all you're waiting for. I just think Ant needs to understand when he's going downhill, stay downhill. Because sometimes what happens is he's attacking, he'll get to the free throw line, he don't see nothing, he'll pull it all the way back out to then attack again. Nah, don't do that.
Right.
You at the free throw line, probe right there, then attack from right there. Because once you pull it all the way back out, now the defense sets. Now you're spending more energy to go back to where you just came from. I don't like how they're teaching guys to go downhill, you get in a spot, and then wingle right back out of it and then attack again. Nah, dog. You already here, right? Go back to the basket.
Yeah. stay
Okay,
down
face
there.
back up and attack from here. Now it's hard to load up on you if you stay here. There's nothing that's gonna happen. You staying right here, dog. It's fine. Right? You got enough handles that there's just out right here.
It just brings everybody closer.
Yeah. Now I'm here. Okay. I ain't got nothing. Oh shit. Let me just post up. All right. Turn face. Let me just attack right here. One dribble versus pulling all the way back outside the three to then do a pick and roll to then try to get back to where you just came from. It just seemed too tiring.
Yep.
But you got to think about fourth quarter, so you got to think about like less energy to score
Easy shot.
Again, when you were hooping, how much did you factor that in? Like,
all the time.
so first, second,
Like I was taught less dribbles to score. Right? We played on angles. Right? There's angles. Like, all right, crossover. All right, that's a nail. Pick up right here.
Yep.
I'm not gonna sit here, bounce, one leg, do this bullshit. Right? No, just one dribble, pick it up and go. Right? It was always long. It was long strides. Right? Like Giannis from the half court, 2 dribbles, boom. That's how you played. Right? So all this dribbling, doing all this, and you dribble under, keep it under, do all this, and pull it back out and come. That's what little guards.
Yep.
That's what little guards do. Right? When you're a big athletic guard, you're trying to shorten your dribbling and use more length and jumping ability. Right? So when I see guys get in there and then they pull it up, I'm like, nah, you already had them on the ropes, dog.
Yep. Turn your back.
Yeah, turn your back, post up, and then if you go, like you got 5 seconds, right? I don't even know if you don't even have 5 seconds facing up. You don't even have that.
They're not
Right?
working on that shit.
Like you got 5 seconds once you put your back to the basket, right? Count 4. All right, come face up, count off. Go back 4. Like you got to understand your count. When I pick it up, it's 5 seconds. So I don't got to pick it up and then try to figure out how to throw it. I got 5 seconds after I pick it up, unless I'm in the lane, then I got 3. They got to understand all those but that's with age.
Yeah.
Right? When you start understanding, you're unlocking these extra doors, and that's also watching other players. Right? Luka has some stuff that he's playing off of human behavior. All right, he's coming in, boom, okay, he's running hard. With the way he's running, I know he's going to jump, so let me go ahead, pump fake it, boom.
Yep, bump.
He gets a lot of fouls just faking like he about to shoot it, knowing you're running and then he going to come until you get the fouls.
Yep.
Right? You got a human behavior where referees are positioned at. So what are they looking at to know what you can get away with?
Number one thing with all guards that are under 6'6", they do not want to play post defense.
Don't want to play.
No guard wants to play down in the gas chamber. So what he talking about as far as getting downhill, what he used to do, what Chauncey used to do, what all the bigger guards used to do, get downhill, turn your back. Soon as I get you, that Andre Miller used to do it the best. As soon as he get past you, get down into the touch paint area, turn his back. Now I got you down here. Now the bigs got to come help you.
Yep.
They got to come help. Somebody cut. Somebody space. I'm creating a mismatch down here because I know how to get my jump hook on. I know how to turn and shoot over you. And that's the thing that Ant-Man has to learn, but it's training. I think that if you're not training in that area where you come downhill, get to guy, you got him in front of you, he's trying to stop you from getting to the cup, turn your back. Now it's big boy shit. Now you got to foul me or let me go. No guard wants to. They swipe down all the time. It's an automatic foul.
Trying to hurry up and get out. Like this, think about Chris Paul, right? What's his signature move? Right, that fade going under.
Yep.
One dribble pull, like damn near like a pull fade baseline. That's his signature move. A guard doing a fadeaway off of one dribble. That's his move. That's what he liked to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, because guards don't want to play defense right there. Because I can't touch you. I can't do nothing. You at the free throw line. I can't do nothing with you.
They don't know what to do. They don't even know what to do.
They don't know what to do down there.
They don't know what
I'm
to do.
great at, coming off the pick and roll, doing this. You start getting like closer to the basket. You start to look around.
Yes. Where's the help?
And that's where some of those bigger 2 guards need to really like start realizing like this is untapped territory for certain type of people. These people don't know how to play defense right here. McDaniels is great fighting you over and keeping you in front of him in a 3. Put his little ass in a post and start trying to do damage at that logo.
He will foul you. He will foul
Different.
you.
It's different defense right there.
Yes.
Right? It's like Bruce Bowen was great in an area. Come off this pick and roll. Yeah, you don't know how to play this. Them hips don't move.
The motherfucker feet get the moving.
They don't know how to move. Yeah, you know how to fight through screens and come off down screens and cut over and post up and have your post D. How about pick and roll and ISO 1-4 flat from the top? You don't know how to play defense like that. Right? You have to see what a guy is great at and keep him out of that area and put him in areas he do not know how to play defense. But that's studying the game. That takes time.
But like the Mavs did with Luka and Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
right?
you have to look at how
winner.
Luka plays. What is his strengths? What does he actually love to do? Right? He loves this type of step. He loves these type of movements. How do we keep him out of these movements? When does he do these movements? Right? When he's in the middle of it. How many times does he shift before he does a step back? You have to watch the game. Right? How long is he going to play with you? Same thing with James Harden. Bop, 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 bop. All right, he's going to go bop, bop to go this way. So bop, bop, boom. Bop, 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 bop to go this way. He has a pattern on how he shoots.
That's crazy.
Everyone has a pattern. Just figure out the algorithm of it. Once you figure out the algorithm, you can disturb it.
So we sit there and watch it. Even like KD, he got his.
Yep.
Brian got his.
So Brian got him, and he looked down. Nigga will look down at his feet.
Yep, see that? Because all he's looking at is like, all right, which foot is back? Okay, if that foot is back, then he can't come this way. I can shoot it.
And y'all say that watching, but even like LeBron and that FU3, that he's still getting off. When you're actually in a game, but I'm saying when you're in a game watching it, how hard is it?
No, because you're being a dumb defender. It's called put you to sleep. We're walking you to sleep, right? But if you're a dumb defender, you're being mesmerized by who you're guarding instead of knowing in real time. I'm on top of this because I know what he about to do. Like if you make Kobe go to his counters, it's because he know that you watch film of him. If you make Gil go to his second move, he knowing that, oh, you've been watching film, so I'm going to my second move. If you make him go to his third move, he's like, fuck. Because I'm spending more time going to my first, second, then my third move. I got to pass by the time I'm at my third move. So when you talk about the James Harden shit, bop, 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 send one.
Yep.
Now he's got to pick his head up because he's got his head down. When you're training kids, they got their head down, and you're like, pick your head up, boy, so you can see the double coming. Because they're going to come to you if you're torching. But the defense nowadays in the NBA, they don't. In real time, like you said, it's difficult for them to figure out what to do against a good player because they're all mesmerized. And it's like, it's not that fucking difficult if we're all on the string and we know, hey, Luka's on the side pick and roll and he's going to bang, 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 bang. He's looking for the ISO. Send one at him.
Because people don't realize the offense is watching you. Right? Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. I'm telling the defense, you need to watch how these players are getting their shots off because they're watching how you play defense. That's how they understand.
Yep.
That's how they understand. All right, whenever someone goes to the right hand, he shifts. All right, boom, boom, step back. Right?
Easy.
It's easy. It's easy. That's how easy it is. They're watching you. I watch tape on how people defend. Okay, left and right crossover. He doesn't swing. Right to left, he swings. So he's more comfortable trying to reach like that versus like that. So I know when I do a crossover this way, I have to shorten it knowing that he's going to try to reach, then I can throw it over. This way, it don't matter. I can be sloppy with it because I know he's never going to swing with that hand. Those are the things you have to understand, as an offensive player on how to get past the defense. Now the defense has to sit there. Like Dwight Howard said it best, but I don't think nobody paid attention to it. He said when he was watching Joker, he watched everything. Layup line, how he sat on the bench, how he walked to the bench. Like so he's sitting there studying all of the patterns and movements of the dude. So when it was game time, he understood how he played. Look down at it, Mike Bibby, look down at his feet, he's gonna shoot it, right? Unless you're watching film and looking at the tick, you would never know that. Because he's sit there, look down at his feet, and then shoot. Like, no, why you put your hands up? Shit, I don't know. And then when you start watching film, you start realizing, oh, every time he looks down at his feet, he's about to shoot the ball every single time.
That's like when Brandon, when he showed that video footage of him at Steph camp, he was torching Kent Bazemore and them. Like he had no idea. I'm watching.
You scouting?
No, because I know how good he is, and I know what he sees. He's seeing them like, oh, y'all ain't never gonna figure this out. Y'all ain't never gonna figure this out. Look, I hit you with this. Oh, no hand up. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with this again. No hand up. Oh, y'all have no idea how I'm getting away from y'all with this. Boom, boom, step back. But it's from the left side. He's a lefty, and he's doing it opposite. So they've never seen anything like that. So I'm like, all right, so when I get Brandon on the one-on-one, I know exactly where he's going to. He's going to that because ain't nobody can get to it. And he's like, I ain't seen nobody stop it, so I'm going to go right.
We did play one-on-one, and then the first thing I moved, the first
And I
move,
got the
and then
block.
and then you was right there. I was like, watching. I was like, oh, you watching. Oh, you've been watching. Like, you know
But
what
he
I'm finna do.
adjusted because he good enough to know, like, oh, you on top of that?
Yeah.
Next one, I got it. Look. So it's one of them things when you're a good enough player on both sides, you see the adjustments, you study it, you're like, nah, they don't see what I see. I see it, so I'm gonna make him adjust to that. But those guys in real time, they're not doing that. They're not accepting the challenge.
I think a lot of guys are scared to get bopped
Cook.
too,
No.
man. Like Cook, I think, like,
No,
cause
most people don't know, man. They don't know what the elites know. They don't know what the elite defenders know. They're scared to ask the questions, right? Like Gary Payton said it. Kobe asked me
Yep.
about how I defend. So I have to tell him, he'll send me tape. Like the elites want to know, like I want to know how you're great for a reason. Let me see, what are you doing? Gary Payton broke it all the way down for Kobe to learn how to play defense, right? Like Kawhi plays great defense. Ask him.
Ask him.
Ask him as a defender, are you watching tape? And then he will tell you, then you're like, oh shit, I never knew nothing about this. Some of these guys are getting all off. I just want to see how they play offense. Let me know give me all his right pull-ups. I got to tape on all his right pull-ups, all his left pull, all his step backs, because that's how they're being great. They're watching you every time. Okay, this is what he do. Like everybody has some type of hitch.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody has a hitch in their game. Unless somebody's really looking at it, that's why I tell kids, I say everybody's Superman until you look at their flaws.
And break them down.
And when you start breaking down their game, you'll realize, oh, they're not that good. They're only good because you don't know them. You don't know them, and you're just looking at, oh man, he's averaging 35. How? Just break him down. Fuck the 35. Break down his game. See where you can compromise the stuff he does, and then he'll be easier to guard.
Well, how much are y'all doing that during a playoff series in between games?
That's what the fucking playoff series is for.
yeah, I'm out. So you get a whole book.
Book it.
You get a whole book that's like
How many guys are actually reading that?
everybody.
No, not everybody.
No, I mean not everybody, but
You're supposed to, but not everybody. Put it like this,
people who play
when
it.
you play out there, you can tell.
Everyone gets the book.
Everybody gets a book. I can tell you this. When you go out there, you can see who's messing up on the goddamn scouting report.
So even as you guys watch now, you can see what's breakdowns and who's not paying attention.
Just the fact that Gil and them said that they don't even double Luka. Like there's nobody's doing no adjustments. So they just go in there saying we're gonna live with this.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are we doing at shoot around?
There's just little things, man. Like I remember, so me and Jason Gardner was ball watchers. Like we're ball tracking, and I remember Coach O would be like, "Stop ball watching. Follow man and balls. Make sure you see man and ball." You sit there doing this, and then eventually we back to what's the name?
Yeah.
I don't know what meeting they had with the people I was guarding, but I can tell you for a month straight, I was getting me and Jason was getting backdoor left and right. It was to the point just backdoor layup. God damn, where you coming from? But the fact that we're watching a game, and if I'm on a coaching staff and one of the assistant coaches, hey yo, backdoor, hey Ant-Man, you gonna on your ISOs, look at this defender. He's gonna backdoor, clear out. We're gonna try to get him on 3 backdoors, right? Hard defender. Think about the Princeton offense. It was all reaction. Backdoor. You'll see. Backdoor. We'll backdoor goddamn 3 people in a row.
Yeah.
Dribble. We're gonna dribble at you. Antoine, backdoor. Karan, backdoor.
Bro,
Gilbert, backdoor.
hardest
One of them gonna get fucking
hardest at the guard.
Right?
Hardest at the guard. The hard, y'all in Sacramento.
So then, hey, we get backdoor to a turnaround, and the turnaround is automatically a backdoor.
Automatic.
Right? But that's how the game is being played. You got to understand basketball, understand human behavior, understand if this dude is supposed to take the charge, that means he's only watching the ball.
Yeah. Even the flex cut, like the actions that Minnesota don't have that's putting you in some type of fear. You think about the corner box flex cut where we used to train on how to guard that, right? You got to face him up and make him go baseline so you can be there so they don't get the. So now you know they're not training how to stop that. You know if Nas Reed's in the corner, he's coming off a fucking flex cut screen for the post up. You're going to have now a down screen for whoever set that screen. These are all actions that you can get a good shot off of, but I think the NBA is so now focused on spacing, getting 5 out, that you forget about all the clutter shit that can get you easy buckets. And series like this is a dog series that can go either way, but we're making it out to be a shootout.
Yeah, 5 out is the worst offense ever because it's 5 out, right? If I'm driving, someone's there. I drive this way, someone's there. So you automatically put me into turbo mode. Now I got to do all these extra moves to try to get to the lane because for the most part, it's forced for me to shoot a jumper.
Yeah, I love 5 out. 5 out was great for me.
I don't.
Come right downhill.
With someone in the corner, with someone at the top.
I mean, yeah, it's just the big.
But what
all
I'm
I got to do
saying
is beat the big.
What I'm saying is because nobody is cutting.
Yeah.
No one cuts, right? On the 5 out, you know, you pass and, old school, pass and cut. So now he can drive because there's nobody there. But this pass and stand, now when he drives, he got to give it to me. Now I drive, he helps.
Loaded up.
Yeah,
He's just loading up on you.
But I don't even see the basic part of it. Like I pass, I try to cut in front of the guy or cut behind the guy. None of that.
Like
they don't even jump to the ball.
None of that.
Like I'm seeing the dude pass and the defense just backs up.
Just go. Cut to the basket.
Cut in front of the dude, like pass it. He sags off, right? Boom. I don't even see it. I'm like, you know how many points y'all was scoring?
Yeah, it's different today. It's different today.
Remember that action that we used to have like that? Throw it to the wing and cut off the big?
Cut off the big.
Man, and that was the Darren Williams. They used to do that in Utah. Cut off the big, and he'll come back off. And then he'll go into the pick and roll on the opposite with Carlos Boozer here. Nigga, what?
That was
Kyle Korver coming off the damn
20 and 10. 20 and 10. Off that.
20 and 10 off that.
Double cross at the top.
We just see so much potential. You see so much potential, and you just be like.
But is it the coaching or is it the players? That's my question has always been: if you're not being coached into situations as a player that's oblivious to how the NBA game should be played, you will never fucking know. Like if you ain't never ran floppy in the last 10 years, you don't know how cold you can be coming off a fucking pin down, doing floppy and be like, I get me 12 points a night off floppy because this nigga don't know how to guard the fucking pin down.
I'm floppy. You got Conley over there too. Conley, y'all don't have your own plays, you and Ant-Man?
You and Ant-Man supposed to be floppy.
We're gonna floppy to the ISO. Dwayne Wade that joint.
Oh Lord.
See, I'm coming to the side. He gonna floppy up ISO at the damn near free throw line. Go to work. There's nobody there.
Rudy in the dunker. Rudy in the dunker. He gotta help up.
For all the fans out there that don't know, what is floppy?
Floppy is when I come down and go like this. You got two bigs and then the two
guards on the box.
They come and then they just play.
So one can be in the corner, like so you got your best shooter, dead corner. That's where like Kyle Korver or somebody's flying off. But you have you're going to your scorer side, so you come off, go to the free throw line extended, and then the big go down and do the pick off the guard. Guard comes up. Now this is option. He got ISO
by itself.
Usually that's legit ISO, or you can do a quick pick and roll, right into a quick pick and roll. So as soon as he comes up. Boom. That was
like roll and rise.
Roll and rise. So that'd be like Haslam and D Wade.
Yep.
So what ended up happening is he'll come up as soon as he catches the ball, he's running right into a pick and roll, right?
He split it.
He can split it. He can do the bounce pass. This guy's coming up, corner guy. He can backdoor off it. I mean, he just has so many options off of it. But D Wade didn't have to use any energy to score those points.
Nope.
AI coming off. I mean, it was just a bunch of stuff.
I mean, they was picked, but they bigs was picking too.
And then sometimes you got the floppy, and let's say this guard, let's just say it's a mismatch, and he got the big guard down there. come down on the floppy, and then just pass
Throw it
right
straight
there.
to him.
Straight right to him. ISO.
I got you.
I used to do that a lot
Now
with
this
Monte.
big man is going to duck off. Now, if he ducks, that's a bounce pass right now. If not, I have an ISO right here.
I love the floppy
Easy
with
work.
Monte and when the big
Oh, my, I
go
used to
down
hate when he floppied up.
and get Monte to
Hey,
come
'cause
off
he
and hit
hit
off
that
that right
shit.
hand.
Yeah, that-
So it's a wrap.
Corey McGetty.
Corey McGetty.
All right, just
Man, catch and go. Catch and go for the foul.
Yeah.
Think about Detroit. Chauncey, Rip coming off the floppy.
Oh.
So if Rip had that shit, he had averaging 20 a game on floppy, right? But think about when they tried to stop the floppy, they would try to come off with Chauncey's guy to stop the floppy. Chauncey fades to the left.
Get the shot.
And he gets
Yep, get the shot, yep.
Every
That's the one
fucking
we used to
time.
run in Milwaukee. Monte come off, boom. All right, you go.
Spacing, Brandon.
I got
Get
the
your
shot.
spacing. Bomb.
If not, hit the corner,
It
blow
just-
through, come back.
You know what it
Oh,
means?
it was,
that
bro, I
move,
used
that's
to-
it.
bro,
That's
it was so easy.
basketball.
It was just boom, cut through. By the time, man, people all over the place.
You know what it makes me think? That the coaching staff thinks these players are just stupid.
They got to. They got to, bro.
I would be mad.
Probably.
I would be mad as
Probably.
a player.
That's
You,
teaching.
you listen to a bunch of old ex-players put in these little plays that, if I'm listening to it, like, that gotta be a little bit easier.
Way.
Hey, coach, why we don't do this? And the motherfucker be like, yeah, just pass it, cut or pass it to that motherfucker. Because you can remember that. You can remember, a dumb player can remember, hey, that corner, that's your spot.
That's your spot.
Okay, coach. Okay, coach.
Well, shit, Brian said on his podcast, he said when they were running the set on one side of the floor, then they tried to run on the other one, and guys couldn't even figure it out. It's like,
They couldn't mentally flip.
like what? Like we doing the same thing that we're doing on his left
the
side.
other
We just
side.
gonna do it on the right, and we
know
still
what?
can't get it right.
I gotta
That's
get-
how bad. That's how bad.
You know what it is? When you think about it like that, think about all the players that was gifted that couldn't get on the court because they couldn't remember a play.
Facts. There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of players who could not get on the court because they didn't know how to remember a play, or going in the half or going out of a timeout, they forgot it and got pulled out.
Immediately.
Now it's easier because, all right, let's take away all the plays and just pass and cut and just get open.
Just get open.
Well,
Just get open.
You guys
It's
talk about
crazy.
basketball IQ. Let's talk a little bit about Kyle Anderson, UCLA legend, point guard in high school, played point guard at UCLA. Sees the floor in that way. Only had 2 points in the game, but was instrumental in helping Cat cook in the fourth quarter. So we got a couple of plays we're going to show you right now. So you see him right here. This was the simple one, just getting Cat a good screen to get a shot off. But then this is the other one. I think, Brandon, you were talking about
Yeah,
earlier.
it's the play right here. We got him over there. Here, move space and look at this.
Sees
Yeah,
everything.
space out. Come on,
Cat,
come on.
Come on, Cat. Come on, damn.
Hurry up and give him the rock. The nice screen
Oh,
on Kyrie.
yeah.
Like that's so.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's unselfish.
Now go
Yeah.
go
That's
back.
unselfish, bro.
Go back just to load up. No. Keep going.
So pass this one. Pass. Go to the
Just
second
go
play.
to the
please,
second
Tyler.
one.
All right, right here.
No, right. Keep going a little bit. Just when everybody's like stagnant. Right?
Why is Rudy asking?
Now stop right here.
Why is he asking for it?
Now stop right. And this is what I'm saying about just basketball IQ. This is the same thing I was talking about with Rudy, right? You have him in the game, right? You have Ant-Man who was down there a little bit and then he had to pull it back out. But look at the offense itself. You have nowhere to go. Fast forward a little bit more, play a little bit more.
And why isn't that Cat in Rudy's spot?
Right? That's what I said. It should be Cat down there. Cat got motherfucking
Kyrie on
him.
Cat ain't even
Right? So
thinking
look,
about it.
look.
Ain't even thinking about it.
Now, pause. Is that McDaniels number 3?
Yep.
Why am I going to guard you from there? Who the fuck you think you are?
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
I be telling this to my little kid. Get to the 3-point line. I don't know where you go. I don't know why human behavior wants to just back the fuck up. I am not going to pass you the ball for you to pass it back to me.
Triple threat. Get into a
I'm going to pass you the ball. What the fuck are you going to do with it if I give it to you?
Fundamentals.
Nothing.
scoring position.
He is not in a scoring position right here. So that means he is not even effective right now. Hence why he's at the nail.
Yeah.
Because he knows once you get it right there, you're going to have to put the ball back down.
Yep.
If you want to try to score on me. So I don't even have to react to you, dog. I don't have to react to you right now. You're not Dame.
Nope.
So right now, you are a non-factor, which makes Ant-Man, he can't go left, he can't go right. This is what I be talking about, what makes it harder for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass it to McDaniels for him to pass it back to me or pass it to someone else. If I'm going to pass the ball, I need you to be in a scoring threat. Right now, you're not in a scoring threat. You can go. And Kyle Anderson's not in a scoring threat because he can't score. Rudy's not in a scoring. This is a bad lineup.
And look at Kyrie. Kyrie could be in a better defensive position.
I can tell you right now, Anderson, stop. Luka's not looking at you right now. You should cut right in front of this man.
They all ball watching, right?
Right in front of him for an easy lay.
Man.
You will cut right in front of his body for an easy pass. He is not looking at you whatsoever.
Even McDaniels. Gaffer not looking at McDaniels.
No.
All 5 of the Dallas Mavericks players are ball watching. They have no idea where their man is.
No, you should be backdoor.
No.
Front cut, backdoor, all of it. That's what this looks like. So on film, this is all I'll be talking about. Anderson, every time Luka turns his back to you, cut him. The first quarter, that's all I'm gonna do. All the first quarter, I'm just gonna train them to look at their man.
Yeah.
And all I'm gonna do is look, we're gonna try to backdoor Luka, we're just gonna look for the back doors and front cuts. So by the time the fourth quarter come, they're not doing this on me.
See, I can only vouch for Rudy on so many occasions, but right now, this is what makes him such a trash offensive player. Is look at his demeanor.
Like, oh, you didn't give me the ball.
Because he didn't get the ball, right? That shit is nasty work.
Why are we throwing it in there?
I hate that. Because the fact that you can't catch it with a little guy on you, even if they threw it to you, you would probably turn it over. And you're not turning and dunking it anyway.
But you're not open either.
And you're not open. So the fact that you got this energy because you didn't get the ball, you're just about to walk away, and it's just like non-threatening, and it's just like nasty work. But Kyle Anderson is the only player on the floor with any IQ to say, let's move without the ball. Yeah. This is the type of shit like I love to do in pickup. In pickup, everybody thinks that it's just one-on-one. And now it's like, bro, let me screen for you because I'm going to get open when your guy realizes that you might be open because I'm screening.
I'm going to say, shit, pickup is more IQ than anything.
Man.
We're only going to 15.
So if we're not running no plays, and we're literally out there just freestyling, let me be the one to act like I at least know how to play ball. Like, Kyle is the only one out there like, hey, come on, let's move. Let's do something.
Yeah, that's a winning play, too. That's a winning, unselfish play that he just did.
When people ask me all the time, like, how did I get on the court in Arizona? How did I get in the court at this? Think about it. If I'm being redshirted, you're not making no plays for me.
Nope.
Right? All I'm doing is this. I'm just cutting, diving. Hey, Luke, he overplays me. I'm a backdoor, right? Who don't want to assist? Jason Garden. Hey, man, he keeps sagging. I'm about to zipper cut, right? I'm just gonna rub off and just look for me. And that's all I did. And I'm averaging fucking 12, 14 points. Just no plays need to be called. Just running around backdooring the shit out of people.
Yeah, but you were taught though. Like, I feel like us growing up, like, we were, like, you know, the way you guys were growing up playing basketball, like, we were actually taught how to play the game, like, the fundamentals, the IQ. So, like, it's different. Like, they just roll the ball out today. Like, just roll out the ball and just go run and dunk and, you know, do some highlights. Like, we actually had to, you know, go to camps and actually learn how to play the game of basketball.
That adult league, right? Think about adult league.
Playing up.
Think about, you know, playing up. You go to the gym 6 a.m. and the dudes picked you up. There's one thing they don't want to do, lose.
Yeah.
Right? And one thing they're not going to do to a young dude, give him the ball. So you better run up, you better cut, you better get some offensive rebounds. You get the offensive rebounds, you better pass it back. So it teaches at a young age to move.
Yes.
Like, run, move, get out my way. Oh, my bad. Set the screen, you sitting there, you the guard playing big man, but they're not going to give you the ball. And you have to do all this extra stuff without the ball to make an impact. That just naturally taught you how to play the game without the ball.
Being out here on the West Coast for as long as I've been out here and realizing that y'all, the good players on the West Coast, the good ones, they played the same way we played on the East Coast. That was really good. Like, we had to play up, and we were not the stars when we played up. We had to get it how you can get it. Get it off the glass, steal, play defense, you screen and pop, hit that open shot, young fella. Okay, we're going to pick you up next game. Okay?
Gotta earn it.
You're not going to be the first one we pick when you walk in the gym,
right?
But you might be an add-on. All right, we need another one. Come on.
Yeah.
Shit, hell yeah. Let me let me earn my steak. So when you look at the game now, the difference between how I assess the game now is talent versus skills. Skills is the fundamental of the game, the IQ of the game. Talent is you can walk on the floor and you can be good, you can be athletic, you can be entertaining. But motherfucker is dumb as a brick.
Yeah.
Like I can't pick you on my team, bro, just because you're athletic and you can dunk. Because when I need you to do little shit, you have no clue how to do it. And what made me valuable in LA playing pickup out here is because I could pick 5 of the guys who no one would pick, and we would go out there and run the table. 7 straight games, we winning. We winning, B. Them niggas is mad. Like, hey, this nigga McCants in here talking crazy because we won every. And I might not even be out there getting buckets like that. But I'm talking so much shit. Be like, he must be killing. Nah, nigga, we winning.
Well,
I got a little Horace. I got
invite me next time.
Little Bobby Brown and all my little young niggas that know how to play. Marcus Williams. Man, we out there hooping.
That's like those UCLA runs, though. That's how you.
Think about when I went to UCLA.
Stay on the court. You're playing with all-stars on that court. Knock down open shots.
You think you getting the ball? What's so funny is Magic Johnson at UCLA is Michael Jordan. He ain't passing it unless you wide open. So think about to get the ball from Magic. You really had to run the lane.
Yep.
Right? You had to do some backdoor. Like you really had to, because he is the point guard. See, everyone plays like they are the point guard. And I tell point guards, listen, if you're the main ball handler in your game, train like a shooting guard in the summer. Coming off down picks, coming off screens. Train like that so you have it in you.
Yep.
You have another element in you. So when you get a point guard that's probably better than you, you learned how to be a shooting guard so they can't take you off the court.
Can't take you off the court. It's cold.
You can put Kyrie, you can put Curry with any other guard because they know how to play without the ball still.
Yep. Facts.
That's what makes them great. Curry having the ball, doing all this, that doesn't what make him great. What makes him great is when he don't have the ball, he knows how to go get it.
Yep. And they can play even down to the 3-man too, because they can post up. They know how to post. Like when you're a guard, they can play point guard, shooting guard, and you can post up. Like a Booker can play all 3 levels. So it's like it makes him that much more dangerous when I know the 3-man spot, I know the 2-man spot, I know the 1-man spot, and hey, I do kind of know the fucking 4-man spot. I can pick and pop too. Because that usually, since I done got bigger, when I go on the court now, it's like, you big man, you play the 4. I'm cool with that. I'll post up the big man. I know how to screen and pop and move and be the utility guy. I know how to do all of those shits. I don't need to be the star, nigga.
Well, that's what a lot of 4s and 5s don't realize.
Please let me know when you about to go hoop again. I want to know.
You can come screen, yeah. You can come screen. You can come screen.
So I can hit squat off the court. So I can hit squat off the court.
You can go screen, man. Because I'm posting you right the fuck up every fucking possession.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, they be at 9 o'clock, they be playing at 24-Hour Fitness.
Right up the street?
No, he been known. I done told him this for a year and a half now.
Yeah, but you moved from
The
here.
one in Northridge.
Oh,
Nick
yeah.
Young.
I'm talking about the one
yeah,
young man, Woodland Hills around the corner. I'm talking around the corner.
No, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
yeah.
Nick Young then be up there.
Yeah, the one at Northridge is cool.
I be in there talking shit.
No hooping.
It's janky in there, though.
That's why I don't go.
It's janky as hell. The one in Northridge, the one you got to go upstairs,
It's
it's
too janky.
janky in there.
It's too janky up there.
Bro, it's janky.
Hoop.
Nah, some of
Woodland
them.
Hills is cool, my nigga.
It's a little bit more.
It's clean. It's
more
clean.
upscale.
It's
More
classier.
Classier group up there.
So want to hear one more thing in this Mavs World Series before we move on. So Ant added to his legacy in the second round after telling the Nuggets locker room attendant, "See you Game 7," after the Wolves went down 3-2. So on Tuesday night, he had a similar prediction for Cowboy star Micah Parsons.
Tell somebody in the hallway you're seeing for Game 6. Where does that confidence come from?
What am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to say we're going to lose Game 5? No, I'm not going to never say that. Michael Parsons, he was rocking the 81s, and I told him he wears size 14. I'll bring back some nice shoes for Game 6. That's what I told him.
It's hard not to like this dude.
The
man.
internet's saying the Dallas Mavericks lost because the Dallas Cowboys was in the building.
That may be. We have Kenya here tomorrow. We will see if we can confirm that. But what do the Wolves need to do in Game 5 to make sure Ant fulfills his promise to Micah Parsons to bring him some shoes in Dallas for Game 6 of the Western Conference Final?
Let's play solid basketball, man. Just make easier plays. Understand the things you're doing. is not totally winning basketball. Right? This is not the last series. You got to change just a couple things here and there. Right? You know, Rudy ducking in, that should be Cat ducking in. When you really have an advantage, use it. Milk. It's okay to milk some plays. Find the hot hand. Right, there was a couple times I was yelling at Ant-Man because Cat was going. And I'm like, hurry up and keep getting him the ball before he fouls out. Because he looked like he's ready to go.
I was saying the same
hey, man, the man hit 3-4 shots. Keep giving it to him because he about to foul the fuck out.
You know what's coming.
Dummy, man. He just do dumb shit.
The one with the elbow out. I think it was like, come
going
on,
over
bro.
the back. Bitch, you can't jump.
What are you doing? And that's what Ant-Man said in the press conference. Like, man, if we can get fucking Cat to stop fucking fouling.
He's been saying that.
No, you can't jump, dog. Get your ass. Go back. You the only big man. I'm like, man, just get back on defense, man. You ain't gonna get no offensive rebound, dog.
One game you having a good game, you foul the fuck out. Because you're not disciplined enough as a player to understand that my team needs me in the game, not to make stupid fucking plays.
Nah, but I think you're doing it on purpose, bro. That's on purpose, bro.
But
there's
Coach,
no way. There's nobody's that's having a good game that's a star just fouls out. Like you're not fouling out. Like nobody that's a star.
You're not fouling on purpose.
You're
literally
just like you're not fouling out like that.
if Luka fouls out, goddamn it, he meant to foul it. Because ain't no way. If you can get 3 fouls on Luka, that'd be impressive.
Facts.
That man know not to. Come on, you
like bro. You
he
know
knows
not to foul.
Defense. Listen, he is not in this game to be a lockdown defender. And if he's trying to be a lockdown defender, he is compromising 34, 9, and 9. I don't give a fuck who he stops. 34, 9, and 9 is way more important than Luka trying to be a defensive player and trying to get 5 to 6 fouls. No, that's not what we need from you. You get 3, I'm like, relax. Relax. I don't give a fuck if it's, listen, I don't give a fuck if it's 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Relax. We might have to go to double, triple overtime. Just relax on the fouls, bro. Shit, I'm comfortable.
Relax.
I'm comfortable with you got 1 in the fourth quarter, all right? All right, that's the Luka I know. That's the Luka I need. Right? Because the way he plays offense, he can get 2 offensive, 3 offensive fouls offensively.
Yes.
Right? So
And I think if he had 3 last night, 1 or 2 of them
it was off offensive. Yeah, you gotta, be careful, man.
Yeah.
So Cat, be careful, relax. But coach got to be mindful. Coach got to be mindful too, though.
Luka had 4 yesterday.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, like coach has to be like it was in the third quarter.
He had 3 in the third. No, he
They had 3
in the
no,
second.
3. No, they had 3 in the second. 3 of them, I'm like, wait, hey, you pull them out. Because I'm like, because at the beginning of the fourth, if you get an early foul, you're going to have to take them out.
And he probably wasn't going to take him out in it.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He kept his ass in, and he got his 5th one in the third. And I'm like,
midway through the third.
And then put him in at the 9-minute mark
In the fourth. Yeah. That's why he fouled out.
But at least he got 7. He got 7 quick ones up, though. That was cool. I'm like, all right, you got him in.
So last question for y'all. You talked about the Cowboys being in the building. Micah Parsons wearing a Luka jersey with AE1s.
Oh, that makes sense. They matched.
Trolling.
Nah, they matched.
Playing both sides.
What? They matched.
That's how you got to pick a side, right?
They match.
They matched the Dallas. They matched the Dallas
I don't
Cowboys
care if
colors.
they match.
He's trolling.
That's nasty.
Nasty.
Why?
A Luka jersey with some Adidas. Like Luka's Jordan. Like you got to put.
No, the NBA jersey's Jordan.
Okay, so
Where's the Parsons is Adidas fam? He's Adidas family. He's Adidas family.
that's why they lost.
All day Adidas family.
The Cowboys are the mush.
Gil, are Adidas a championship shoe?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of champions won championships in Adidas, baby.
Jalen Brown gonna bring y'all.
Who?
What?
Chauncey.
There's a lot of people. Kevin Garnett.
Tim
There's a lot of people.
Tim Duncan.
Kobe
Tim
Bryant
Duncan was Nike.
Kobe Bryant. No, Tim Duncan was Adidas.
Yeah, Tim was Adidas. Chauncey was Adidas.
But I don't know if he won championships in.
Exactly.
He did.
Just let you know there's
I
a
say
lot
Under Armour been in the championship a lot, right? More than y'all.
Cap. We named just like 6 people, dog.
I mean, we just need Steph Curry.
You just got 1.
I know, 4 times.
6 sounds like 6 championships.
Huh?
You know what I mean? So yeah, we good, man. You know what I mean? So Parsons is
I got to give it up to
Might be
Adidas.
it.
The shoes are lighter now. Back in the day, they used to be big ass boats.
They still big ass boats.
Oh, no, I know. The Hardens is baller. The Ants are baller.
Them shits are fucking bloated.
I like the Hardens.
Them Hardens look heavy.
Hardens are bloated.
No,
they're not. They light.
They light. Nah,
The
yeah.
Ant-Mans are flat. they look good.
You know what?
When you put them shits on, you like, man, these.
I think all basketball shoes are heavy.
I just think
Nah,
Adidas
those are actually light. They're not heavy. They're light.
They're just bloated.
They look heavy. But they just
Get work your magic, get us some shoes.
They're just bloated.
But they used to be like big ass boats back in the day. So shout out Adidas basketball, everything y'all doing over there, and we'd like some more shoes in the near future.
Ron Parsons comes to the game with them Adidas on, baby. You know how to do it. You know how to rock it.
So let's keep this moving.
Because he can't wear no Lucas. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching.
I'm gonna be watching.
So
you buy the Lucas in the stores?
Nah, I don't think Luka has it. Does Luka have a
Slovenia.
No, it's like a
Team Jordan?
it's like a Lucas slash Zion Williams slash.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front.
We don't know what it is.
They ain't out. Basically, you can't buy them shits.
I don't know what it
They
is.
trash anyway. I think all them shits is trash. Anything that's not original Michael Jordan is trash.
And that's the only problem. That's the only problem with the Jordan brand.
Like if you
lose to Michael himself, man.
Yeah.
Like
if Michael ain't wearing them, it's like
if I sign with Mike, I'm like, you gonna have to wear my shoe. Like around, not yours. Around. You got
No, bro,
You got to wear my shoe around. I need to see you in my shoe.
I need you to see.
No,
Because
bro.
this is your logo, goddammit.
the only Mike CB out there is the Travis Scott's. Like that's the only thing you could catch Mike.
Michael wear the Travis Scott?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's about it. Like that's about it. Everybody else move around.
So let's keep it moving. Tuesday, we talked about a report that several agents were advising their clients to think twice before signing with the Sixers in free agency, given Joel Embiid's injury history. And Gil, you mentioned that Jimmy Butler would be a great fit to make a return back to the Sixers. So it's no secret that Jimmy Butler is looking for a max extension from the Heat. Pat Riley has been on the fence whether they're going to give him that. I believe he becomes eligible July 7th, if I'm not mistaken. Well, shortly after you said Jimmy belongs back with the Sixers, Philly Inquirer's Keith Pompey dropped a report saying the Sixers are prepared to give Jimmy Butler a max extension if the Heat end up trading him. So Jimmy Buckets turns 35 in September. Since joining the Heat in 2019, he's missed a total of 100 regular season games, 7 playoff games, never played more than 65 games in a season with the Heat, missed 25 games this season, including every game in the first round. But how good would a Sixers big three of Embiid, Maxey, and Jimmy Butler be in the East?
I like it, man. I just, when he was first there, he just brought a whole different, because that was Rambo Jimmy too. That's when they was allowing the Rambo ties as headbands, and that was a Rambo Jimmy. So I like that those two as a duo. So the fact that Maxey's there too, you keep a couple more pieces, it'd be a great fit, and they will be dangerous. Because you got Jimmy Butler attitude with Embiid and Maxey.
Yeah, that's like replacing Tobias Harris with Jimmy Butler.
With Jimmy Butler. And we've seen what Jimmy Butler does with mediocre talent. Now he has real, actual MVP, dominant big man talent. And he don't play that bullshit. So he going to force Embiid to step his shit up.
So we've seen what Jimmy does with Jimmy's Butlers, as you pointed
Jimmy's
out.
Butlers.
But any concern, obviously, Jimmy turning 35 September, with him being available. Now you have two guys, and Embiid only played 39 games this season.
I think that's the biggest thing, injury. Is he going to be healthy enough for them? But other than that, I mean, they're going to be fine with him, Maxey, and Embiid, but it's just if Jimmy's going to be healthy towards the end. There's always something happening.
I don't think Pat Riley lets Jimmy walk without nothing in return. That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. So I think you give Jimmy what he need and pick up another piece. Probably.
So if they lose Jimmy, they can't. So what? I mean, they'll have money, right?
He's still under contract.
Right, but they'll have money.
You said he's just available for extension?
So he's extension eligible this offseason. Made it clear that he wants that extension. Pat Riley met with the media a few weeks ago. Said we don't know.
Trade.
So Philly's basically saying we'll trade for you and extend you if they don't extend you?
So Jimmy under contract next season, making $48 million, close to $49 million, has a player option summer of 2025. So in theory,
So they'll give it to Jimmy, but they won't give it to James Harden.
Who?
Philly.
So they promised James Harden an extension, didn't give it to him, but they gonna.
Daryl Morey learned from the sins of
we don't know what that number was.
For James?
I mean, whatever it was the max.
No, we don't know.
I mean, whatever it is, it's the max.
49.50 was what they talking about with Jimmy.
We don't really know.
I mean, whatever
gotta
the
be
number
close.
was, though, you saying that you're just gonna trade Jimmy and just give him the max. So
Now my thing is this: Jimmy hasn't played. $65 games since 2018-19, and that was the trade when he was in Minnesota.
What about James too? James, they probably ain't played that many.
So basically, Jimmy hasn't played over 65 games since 2016-17.
Yep.
So if I'm going to play him, if I'm going to pay him that money, I got to beat him at 35.
you might.
If he can give me,
you might get 60.
If he give me 58 to 60 something games,
games?
I'm fine.
You good with that 60-game threshold?
With Embiid and Maxey, I'm fine with that. With Miami, no.
Okay.
With Miami, but Miami is going to run him to the ground
they're
anyway.
doing.
So he's going to miss
happening.
games just because fucking they're going to run you to the ground. So him and Philly playing 58 to 63 games a year
You might
with those two stars, I'm cool. I have a rest. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
As an owner, I'm cool with that.
You think?
I don't need him playing 82 fucking games.
No, you're
So
right.
Butler's looking for a 2-year maximum extension. That value would be $113 million.
Yeah.
2 year 113.
2 year 113 at 35. So that puts him about 37.
I think 30.
38?
It would be
Put him at
tacked on,
38?
tacked
Yeah.
on to.
Damn, so he gonna go back after they took Tobias over him?
I'll front load the shit out of it though.
Shit, because they took Tobias over him.
Facts.
So now you want to come back?
I don't think it's a you want to come back.
I mean, no.
We want you
I
back.
mean,
We want you.
Yeah.
Hey, we sorry.
Yeah, they sorry, but I'm just saying, you know.
Hey, listen.
I
I think
It's
Jimmy
like, 'cause
want to
imagine-
stay though. I think Jimmy want to stay in Miami because he's created a part of that culture that's there. Like he feels like he's a part of that now. So I don't think
He gotta
wants
win
to
it.
leave.
He gotta win it, bro.
He ain't gonna.
But he's not
come
going to
close
win in
man.
Miami.
So he might as well.
Miami's done. It's over, man.
Yes,
I'm sorry, man.
That's what I said last year. They need to change that shit. They need to change it all up.
Pat Riley's never won without
Omega Star?
Top 75.
what we call it, a generational type of talent. It's not like when you talk about when you talk about generational people, he's had 3 of them. Right, his legacy, you can be the next Pat Riley. Well, hold on, wait, relax. He's had 3 generational talents. That's all his championships are under. Magic and Kareem.
Yeah, say yep.
James Worth, I mean,
James Worth wasn't a generational talent, but I'm just saying.
yeah. North Carolina's fine.
No, what I'm saying is that Magic and Kareem, you had both of them winning championships, and then you went to try to do something else, and it didn't work. And then you had Dwayne Wade, then you got Shaquille O'Neal, right? You won, and then you got rid of them, and then you got LeBron James, and then you won those,
Retired.
right? So, no, you retired, yeah. But we said you got LeBron James, right? So when you're talking about the generational, those different makers, that's who your championships have been built off of. You never won a championships with teams or wasn't it? So Jimmy is basically the only player that's gotten you
Close to it.
close to it.
But to be real, how many teams have won without generational talent?
Steph is not a generational talent.
Detroit.
Detroit,
Steph Curry's.
Steph is not a generational.
Steph not a generation.
You know what a generational? Wemby is a generational person. That is a generational talent.
Steph became
A great generational means you can't mimic it. You can't mimic. You can't
came in
mimic.
at number 1.
Well, you
Came
said
in
you
number 1
can't.
pick.
Can you mimic Magic Johnson, 6'9" point guard with the vision? No. You can't mimic Shaquille O'Neal's body.
Kareem
and what it-
Abdul-Jabbar.
You can't
You can't
mimic
mimic that.
fucking LeBron James. Those you can't mimic Wemby. Those are generational.
I agree.
It only comes once every. Right. There's only 5 or 6
Skill is based on like physical
traits.
Okay.
Physical traits is generational. Like somebody like Giannis is tweaking, right? Like Jokic is not a generational talent.
No.
He's just a great basketball player.
Yep.
Curry was a great basketball player.
Facts, bro.
You know what I mean? It's different. Like generational is something that's once every 20.
Once every.
Like when it comes, you're like, ah, damn.
Sheesh, you got that?
And then that's what I said. And he's had 4 of them.
Yeah, facts.
Like Tim Duncan.
Shaq was generational.
Like Tim Duncan was Mr. Fundamental. Fundamental is what took him over the top. He was a great basketball player.
Can we ask the chat?
Freak of nature. How would they know?
Yeah.
Same way they don't know
The chat know everything.
It's called freak of natures. When the freak of nature, like he's had the freak of natures.
So you wouldn't say Steph shooting
Is not a freak of nature?
makes him a freak
It's called
of
a
nature?
hard working.
Absolutely.
Hard working. His shooting is freak of nature.
Absolutely.
He is not a freak of nature. Like when we say freak of nature, Bo Jackson, what is he?
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Right? Okay. Deion Sanders, is Jerry Rice a generational talent?
No.
No.
Generational hands.
Nah.
I mean, Steph played golf.
No.
I mean,
He just became
I mean, he'll play basketball and then go. I mean, he'll play basketball and then go win a golf tournament.
That's what I said. Like he just that he's a hard worker. That's the difference between like a Michael Jordan. They're generational. They're just their engines itself is what makes them there.
Would you say Kobe was a generational
No.
talent?
He wasn't.
Nope.
Hard worker.
Well, he was a prophet. I mean,
Did that
like
hard
a
work
prodigy.
turn him
He was
into a
prodigy.
generational talent?
Mike Tyson. You're talking about like those guys like Mike Tyson, Ali. Those are Serena Williams, not Venus Williams.
Yeah, Serena generational.
Generational.
She came in
Tiger Woods.
as a game changer.
Venus still a dog though.
No, for sure.
Okay.
She was
Making sure.
first. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods generational. It's just a kid.
Like that's what I said. It's just you got it's just a freak of. It's just you got the God's gifts. That's what I said. It's
So, Brandon, would you
Michael
say
Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Facts.
No, I'm just saying.
that? But not
Since-
Jermaine.
No,
Jermaine or Tito.
Not Tito.
not Jermaine.
Janet.
Janet, maybe not.
Janet?
Almost. From the female side.
Okay.
Female side.
Yeah.
Like that's what I said. Right now we're talking about what Wemby. Shit, you can say Luka.
So you put Luka in there, but you wouldn't
I mean-
put Joker in there.
Luka 6'10" point guard. I mean, you got it.
And Luka did it when he was 16. He was doing it where he was coming from.
Kelly, EuroLeague MVP.
And
champ.
right now it's on. That right now is what you got. I mean,
No, I wouldn't say
KD.
Luka because he wasn't physically demanding when he came in. It wasn't demanding. He grew into that right now. He grew into that. I wouldn't say Luka. So he's close.
We asked the chat, is Steph Curry generational? 71% said yes, Gil. This is your chat for your show.
put it like this: then they can't be Steph Curry,
I think they would agree with you.
right? No, what I'm saying is, then you can't tell your kids you can be the next Steph Curry. You can't be the next generational player, right?
But you- I get-
right?
you-
Like
you
nobody,
can't tell you're gonna be the next
think
Wemby,
about
though.
it. Nobody could do what Michael Jordan did. We can idolize it, but we can't go out there and mimic it. Our fadeaway wouldn't look like his fadeaway. The moves, the croc, we couldn't do that. Same thing with Magic Johnson. Everybody couldn't go out there and be a 6'9" point guard sitting there doing little shit like that. We couldn't go out there and be Shaquille O'Neal coming in breaking fucking backboards at 7'1", right? We could not do it. We can't go out there and be fucking LeBron James.
Fair.
Would y'all mean be generational?
He could have been.
I think so.
Janky feet.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
it was different.
that-
It's like the difference. You be like, he's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, generational.
He's different.
Like that's what I said. Like even someone like Tom Brady, he wasn't generational. His was all work.
Michael Vick was generational.
And then the 20 years after him came
Lamar Jackson.
and Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, RG3s,
Yeah.
them type joints. But even them, it's like Cam Newton would probably be the closest one.
Cam
Mike
Newton.
Vick, because he came in as a 6'5". We never.
Like think about it. How you
6'5".
can't mimic 6'5",
You can't.
230.
That's running.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
his quarter
That-
throwing and running.
That's what I'm saying. When we're talking about we're talking about somebody you cannot recreate.
So healthy Zion, generational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we never seen anything like it.
We have not seen.
Yeah.
Even though it was a smaller, compact guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Ray Lewis.
Yeah, see
different.
those.
Lawrence Taylor. type.
Oh, Metcalf.
DK Metcalf.
Yeah, people like Megatron. Those are what generational guys look like when you just
Randy
look
Moss.
at them and you just be like, God damn, well, who built this?
Yeah.
Who built this in the lab?
Damn. What the
Right?
fuck?
So like somebody like, what is the quarterback now? Mahomes. That's hard work.
Yeah. And he played baseball too.
But those are the
Not
hard working
generational.
guys who just they're more dedicated to the.
Yo, I just like seeing you talk about football. We're gonna start doing day cap. You giving all your takes on football.
I'm gonna be here all day.
Let's do it. Invite me, please.
I'm gonna be just like this.
I'm gonna be here all day.
Invite me.
It's about 50 on 18.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm about to say, it's about 50 players.
We got a segment we launching.
Why is number 12? Why the quarterback got this number?
Let me tell you.
We'll do a science experiment with Underdog Fantasy. We'll start having you do pick them for players you've never heard of, or just see
my God,
if you can.
I've been doing that anyway. I look at
I
their
know.
profile picture.
And just say, yeah, he looked like he got it today.
No, he'd be like, 84 rushing yards, and he'd be like this. No,
You're not doing
he
that.
looks scary in this picture. He ain't running that long. No, serious.
Rashad, would you say your knowledge of the work is generational?
Absolutely.
Generational
I
knowledge.
was one of a kind. I was a one of a kind employer.
Look, you always keep your head on the swivel. Proven to be a versatile on your knowledge of all things work related.
Absolutely.
We had the workshop in the works, but now it's the Move Around podcast is coming soon. So yesterday in the group chat, Championship Chuck, as you like to be called now.
Charles, come on.
I can't call you Championship Chuck?
No.
Okay, Championship Charles.
Like his whole name up.
Damn.
That's the brief.
He's gonna be Chuck, man.
But yesterday in the group chat, you alerted the crew to a new app called Fly Me Out, which, as the name suggests, is a members-only dating site where the work can apply for trips and be selected to be flown out for that trip. So how do you feel about things that you guys were doing now, getting technological?
Man. Wish this shit was out when I was in the league, well. I had a budget for that. I ain't got no budget for it no more.
Well, they're just trying to do anything. Like, they're just doing anything.
Can we get? Hold on.
I mean, you're still a sex worker if you're on that app.
No fact. No.
Or you're a sex trafficker if you're using that. One of the two.
This is what I don't,
you're working or you're trafficking.
This is what I don't like.
They're trying to name.
I thought they didn't need us.
Yeah.
Why they keep making shit for us to spend for some shit?
Facts.
Like, where is it? Like, I don't see. Like, come on, man.
Miss Independent.
Yeah, like.
Wait, who don't need us?
You know, when you ask women, sometimes they don't need us.
Oh.
I don't
Now,
need,
what I'm saying is-
I want you, but I don't need you.
Like, I wanna be a hoe. Fly me out.
I am a hoe. What you mean?
Like-
I'm a hoe.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about fly me out. You know what I mean?
I will easily
Let's make
do
it
some
fair. Let's
work.
make it fair. Let's make it equal.
They can't afford
Let's make it equal.
They can't afford that, Gil.
Yeah.
They can't afford to fly
as
you
you
out. We demand first
Like,
class.
I want to be able to go on a boat party and a woman owns the boat and my broke ass get to come up there and eat up the goddamn food and do all this and then lay down.
And your flip flops.
I don't want to be the dude that got to buy the boat to get your broke ass on it.
Man.
No.
But girls, you know, work doesn't have a gender. It could be male, female.
I mean, think about that though. Only time we on the boat is if we own the boat. Other than that,
Man, I'm done with them.
like I want to be picked up in the Maybach. My little pocketbook, whatever, a little wallet, come on there, open the door for me, I get in, right? Start demanding shit, where we going?
Where we going?
Where we going?
Where we eating today?
I don't like this restaurant. Like, I want to be able to do that.
I'm in my soft guy era. That's what they call it. It's called the soft guy era.
What time you want me ready?
Yeah, you got to pick me up now.
Well, you can try to join the app, but membership is by invitation or application. So applicants undergo a review process to ensure they align with our community values and standards. This is according to the app.
Oh, they checking how much money we got. They got to check how much money.
Damn, that's crazy.
If we can afford to buy the tickets.
Fly Me Out app.
I've already applied.
You have? In process?
Wait, so males?
Male or female, Gil, you can get flown out.
So a female can fly
You
you
can
out?
apply.
There's some WNBA players that want to fly me out now. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. The ones of y'all that's straight.
I think I'm just be honest. You got to think about the women that got that kind of money.
Hey,
56,
Maya.
65, 40. There ain't gonna be no 21-year-olds or no 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
No.
Business decision, good. Business
Unless they
decision.
taking money from one of the NBA players and then flying you out. No.
Vivica Fox.
50-something.
Vivica Fox, she for sure on there. She said she taking
Allegedly, we cannot confirm her.
applications. Like,
Application.
you got to be fun. You got to be able to travel. Like, she said everything.
Gotta be able to pay for my shopping.
Vivica Fox.
Vivica A.
She's
Fox.
60 now.
Wait, no. She said you got to pay for her shopping, or she
Yeah.
got to pay for yours.
No.
You gotta pay for
You
her.
gotta pay, yeah, she's 60. At 60.
Yeah.
She said, I'm ready. I'm finally ready for a husband, boyfriend, everything. At 60.
All the black women said, yeah, girl.
Kevin Samuels said, I know Kevin Samuels somewhere. Can't make this shit up.
Vivica Fox.
So,
She's saying this is what you have to be and do this.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Does she know her Kelly blueprint value?
Yes.
Kelly's
Yes.
blueprint.
I hope she knows the value of an old 60 model.
That was on Martin gift.
So you got a choice between
Wait, who?
2024.
Vivica A. Fox.
No, Vivica, she was like, I don't know,
Oh, no, I'm
Martin.
confusing her with Pam.
no, the act-
I'm
the
confusing her with
actor.
Pam.
Yeah,
50 Cent,
fucking
the
up.
50 Cent one.
I'm getting up.
Let me ask 50 Cent how much she
I'm
worth.
getting up.
Whatever he say,
Set it
that's what
off.
I'm paying.
That's what he's.
Whatever 50 say she's worth, that's what I'm paying.
You got your 2024 electric. You got your 2024 electric, and you got your 1974 Impala Chevy.
Yo, has she seen her competition outside?
Oh,
Like, has she been outside to see the competition?
does she know what she got to do to keep her
Like,
attention?
yeah.
Hey, it's
Wait,
different
I'm-
outside.
hold
It's
on.
different outside.
I'm willing
Bro.
to see what she's working with, cause she gonna have to do a lot of stuff.
So I'm
Her
saying,
back
have you
hurt.
seen your competition?
Look, she got the soft gel
But
shoes,
look.
soft gel bottoms with. They ain't even got shoestrings. You got a strap.
means
them
she only
over,
got about-
a Velcro
listen.
strap. She got the Velcro strap.
stop.
we ain't got to prove our point though with someone like that age, cause they knees ain't working like that. So she only got about 2-3 minutes before she just ready to give it up. So we ain't even gotta last long. We ain't gotta go in there trying to be a hero. You know what I mean? We don't gotta be a hero.
You don't need to be a hero.
Just go in there 35 seconds. She like, hey, I'm good. You know what I mean?
You got to pay me.
You hungry?
You got to pay me for them 35
You
seconds.
hungry? You hungry, boo?
Give her
Combo
3
has
minutes.
devolved.
First
You got
round
to
bout.
pay me. You
First
got
round
to
bout.
pay
That's that age, man. They back be hurting. You can't keep their legs up that long. They catching cramps and shit.
Big back.
Combo
Big back.
devolving.
Look, a lot of them got to pay. If you can't pay, you can't play. You got to move around.
So, a question for you guys, if you don't mind sharing. What's the furthest you've flown some work for a link up?
Look, what? Listen, you already know we was tricking back then, bro.
But furthest, I need to know.
From or like me going to them?
Bringing them to wherever you're at.
Shit.
Any international travel?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course.
Oh man, that's us, man.
China.
Yeah, I'm about to say
China.
China. I'm about to say China for sure.
If you ever seen
I'm forward going to
Chinese
China.
girls, trust me, you're gonna have to fly.
Yeah,
you
we're going to China
yeah.
for sure.
All right, well, what's the shortest distance?
Train.
Amtrak,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Amtrak joint.
Yeah, it was quicker.
Business class?
Man,
Sure. No, but I mean, it was their idea. It's like, yeah, we get your flight. They're like, it's easier to go from the train here. I gotta go to the airport. I gotta do this, and I can just get on the train, and be there quick.
times was tough. I told her to get on the Greyhound.
She a soldier.
She a soldier.
She a soldier.
She a soldier.
Said sleep in the back. Make sure you sleep in the back.
I gotta commend you on that one.
Yeah.
she a soldier.
Make sure you don't forget your ticket. They're gonna stamp your little ticket. Make
I got
sure
too
you
much
get
pride to
off.
put on
How
the
long
bus.
was the
I got too
Greyhound
much
bus ride?
Greyhound, huh?
How long?
How long was it? About 14, 15 hours.
Damn, she really wanted that.
Hey, man.
She really wanted
When
that.
times are
She a
tough, times get
soldier.
rough.
She's
When
a
times
soldier.
get tough, times get rough. Now, shit. I'm looking for her now. I'm like, where you go? I need
Where
her.
you been, huh?
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
She was tough
took that
skin.
same- she
got
took
them
that
tough
same
skin.
bus
There was
What's
some
the name
girl,
of
man.
it?
That's
Mike
when you
Turner.
look back. Look, when you dating now and you messing with these and you start looking back at some of them girls that was like cool, you like, man, what was wrong with
What
me?
was wrong with me? I was bougie.
I was too famous, man. I was
Bored.
Yeah, that's.
I was bored. Man.
I
It
didn't-
was no. We were bored, and we was just getting whatever we wanted.
We was
It was
who we
just
were.
like it was at a time where you're just like, yo, like, all right,
Yeah, that part.
whatever. Like,
Yeah.
At this point, like,
15-hour Greyhound.
15. I will pay right now. I've been in that bitch alone, chilling. I'm like, what
Be at home by myself, just be
Looking
sitting
around.
around again.
listen, if you get a girl on a Greyhound right now, that's
Hey, look, hey,
soldier.
you didn't peep what he said yesterday, right? He was like, yeah, man, I be playing. What game was he
Duty?
playing? Huh?
Call of Duty?
Nah.
MLB?
Nah, you was playing. He said, man, yeah, I be playing the game, and I be looking at it like, damn, I've been on the game 9 hours, man. I gotta get up. Why you think we keep getting our ass whooped? This motherfucker be at home 8, 9 hours.
Losing track of time. Like, God
Wait,
damn.
where's the work at?
Let me stay.
Where's all your work?
Yeah, they lost in the sauce. They lost in the sauce. Social media got these bitches hypnotized.
It was funny.
If I don't text them back in 20 minutes, they done moved on.
Damn. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. I got a 20-minute time frame. Oh, you don't want to? Well, thank you.
You gotta train them.
Train them.
Yeah.
You gotta train them.
I can't even get them in the building to train them.
You gotta train them, man.
You can't even get them in a building.
I can tell you right now, I am not responding to you until I want to. I do what they do to me. Back in the day, pretend they busy. I still got messages right here. I got a, what you doing? How you doing? Last week. Oh, I just seen this. Damn. I'm doing good. How about you? And then when they reply, 2 more weeks.
That's baller.
I'm blocked.
You sit and wait. You wait.
They got me blocked.
You
already.
wait.
I'm blocked by that time. I'm blocked.
Damn.
Blocked.
What you be saying?
I don't be saying shit.
So why they blocking you?
I don't know. They ain't getting enough attention. They said you ain't giving me enough attention.
I ain't even seen you yet.
She on Instagram, getting attention from the same niggas that she ain't seen yet either. He a stranger just like me.
Right.
What the fuck? We both strangers. What the fuck? But I got the number somehow.
Scroll. This is my block list.
Jesus Christ.
You be blocking them?
What?
I'm still going.
Damn.
Nah, I'm seriously still going. Like, not even.
I got about 200 blocks. You think I'm playing? She think I'm playing.
Hey, yo, that's how my Instagram look. My Instagram look just like I block bad people. I just block people.
Gil, you got a lot of different area codes.
I just changed my number. I don't want them to have access to it at all.
Somebody
They'll call me
can do
from
something
different
I don't
numbers.
like, just block.
Motherfuckers call me from different
You
numbers.
ever see that many people blocked?
Nah, that's killer.
Yeah, I was just scanning the area codes. You pretty much have every part of
Every
part of LA.
I don't care what you
multiple
say.
LA.
I love when they be like, well, if you ain't got no time for me, blocks.
Immediately.
I ain't letting you finish your sentence. Blocks. You better get a Google number.
Damn.
You better get a new Google number.
Damn.
I got these girls going Google now.
Well, what am I doing wrong?
Can you unblock my real number? What's your real number?
I had a bitch hit me from the Cash App. Yeah, hit me from a Cash App and asked me for $100. Like, I ain't really want the money.
I ain't playing these games.
I didn't really want the money. I just want to know why you blocked me.
I just be telling like, look, I don't know if you know, but you know that it's Instagram, right? There's Instagram. They charge you only like $55, $100. So I don't need to take this kind of attitude.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I don't need to take none of this.
I don't need it.
Whatever you talking about, I
don't need it.
Instagram girls, they might got 1 million followers, but they don't got $1,000 in their bank account, okay? And they more happier than you.
For sure.
Don't need your attitude.
And on that note,
if she can't pay, she can't stay. You got to go.
She can't pay.
If she can't pay,
stay.
she can't lay.
She can't lay.
and now let's move on to MostlyFans, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Wow. Another spirited conversation. Before we do,
I would hate to be having this go.
And this is us sober with water, ice water.
Right, we're not even drinking. Like, if we was having this conversation, oh my.
If they was in here, I'm looking them in their eyes and telling them this shit. If you can't pay, you can't stay.
Yeah,
so earlier in the show, you gentlemen were discussing Vivica A. Fox. I said that she was on Martin. She was on an episode of Martin, so everybody in the chat trying to cook me eat shit. But we will move on. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Y'all know everything but how to be at work.
Shit. In my fucking comment section.
Y'all got everything to say, but fucking word
Yeah,
of
somebody
job.
said that, yo, Gil, why can't I find WNBA games on TV?
You can find them on TV.
You can't.
Get her on Ion.
What?
It's a channel.
YouTube TV too.
Thank you.
YouTube. Oh, so it's YouTube TV? Okay.
ESPN.
Because I be trying
ABC.
no. I be trying to watch it I be trying to watch the games so I can, and I be sitting there like, yo, where do you find the games at, man?
YouTube TV.
Wait, they don't have their own WNBA app? Like,
They have an app. Yeah.
No, but there's never no games on the app.
They got a league pass.
Huh?
You gotta pay. You gotta pay.
Oh, that's fine.
Can't stay if you don't.
Oh, so they do have
But
it.
you, but
Okay.
you can watch all the games. All the games are not on there though, right?
No.
No, that's what I said. They got.
Yeah, look at you.
They got some packages just mixed in. You got to sit there and just.
Yeah, so Mercury Liberty, CBS Sports Network tonight.
CBS, okay.
Sports Network, CBS Sports.
Oh, CBS Sports. It's just
Dream.
The Aces play
See-
on NBA TV tonight.
NBA TV. Okay, so see that's a problem too. That to follow your sport, I have to get 56 memberships. That's
too
the problem.
much.
That's too much. Like the average household. I mean, come on. If I want to watch all the games and like really be a fan of the sport, how many packages, like different app packages, I gotta be a member to? That makes it harder for the consumer.
I'll go on Google and see the stats.
Yeah, see, and that's what ends up happening. It's like, okay, ESPN and be sitting there like, all right. So you only get 1 or 2 games a week.
So, got a question from underdog user Zidarian.
What's going on, guys? Quick question. At this point in the playoffs, what do you guys think is more important to have to a championship team? A dog that you can rely on to go get you a bucket down the stretch of a tough game, or a smart coaching staff who can put players who aren't dogs in great positions to win ball games? What you guys think is more important?
I'm gonna go with the coach.
A dog can get you a tough bucket, or a coach who can put non-dogs in the best position to win. So, cats, if you will.
I'm gonna go with the bucket getter, and the reason is you're gonna need someone when defense gets tough, and everybody knows what's going on. Someone who can just generate points out of nowhere, and when you think about the shots Kyrie made against Golden State, if you really looked at it, that was not part of the offense, right? He just made great plays. Having a great coaching staff is great, but the people on the court executes. All right, so I'm gonna go with the guard dog, the dog.
Brandon, how
guard.
about yourself?
I'm gonna go with the coach because the coach is putting the dogs out there, and one of those dogs is gonna be one of the bucket getters. But I just need the other 4 guys to know what to do out there. And if they're being coached right and they're being put in the right positions, that one dog that I have out there, we're not gonna have an issue with.
Rashad, how about yourself?
I'm gonna go with the dog. I don't think there's been a time in history of the game where the non-dogs have went out there and executed the play to win the game down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? Even though like you can put them in position, they can still miss the shot because they ain't got the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you're in the position, like a Robert Horry hits game shots, right? Not because the coach put him in those positions, it's because the dogs put him in the positions. Jordan put Paxson in the position. Kobe put Derek Fisher in the position. Certain guys put certain guys in positions to hit shots. And I
Yeah, but
think
Robert Horry just bucket getter, dog.
No. If you look at all those game winners, it was like scramble plays.
scramble plays.
Yeah, scramble plays.
Big shot Rob, though.
Yeah, but he hit the big shot. So
But it wasn't because of the coaching. It wasn't
No,
because the coach drew up a play and
some janky
put the
bounces,
non-dog.
Luke?
Yeah, so it's not about the non-dogs. Even though that's a great question because
Yeah, that was.
I would say both if I could. You know what I'm saying? Because they both play a great part. But when you talk about having a dog that go gets a bucket at the end of the game, like Luka, those 2 game winners, bang bang, that's dog shit. Like, let me go get that. Kyrie, KD.
that left hand curl, like you know what I mean. That's
I mean, that Miami Heat team has proven that you could just put 5 dogs on the team and go to the finals.
no. He didn't say 5 dogs. He said 5 players.
He said 5 non-dogs.
Non-dog.
Five.
Non-dogs. A coach who can put non-dogs in the best position to win.
So just
I mean,
so a bunch
Miami
of
team had a bunch of non-dogs when they
Jimmy
went to the
Butler is a dog.
So you basically you're gonna take Jimmy Butler off.
You don't get there. And you don't know who the fuck gonna take the shot.
He can't change now.
No, he
No,
can't.
I'm staying with it. I'm
Oh
staying
yeah.
with
He gonna get in the bag.
my pick.
You already halfway in there. Zip it up. Zip that bitch up.
No, zip it up.
Let me give you a little air just in case you're trying to come out just a little air.
You okay now?
We want you to start smelling just yet.
Let me out.
We are still waiting for our body bags to hit the arena. But when they do, it'll take the show to another level. But appreciate y'all as always. Plugging in. Great to hear some high-level basketball talk throughout this show. and appreciate everybody in the chat. Haters, lovers, Rashad, they have some opinions
Yeah, it's all right.
on that. They had to-
See my shirt? I'll side out the fuck out of y'all all night.
They definitely have some opinions.
But I got the Twitch up.
Got your Twitch.
Man,
Tell the people.
Challenging them all.
Where can they find you on Twitch?
The Miracle Master on Twitch.
The Miracle Master.
The Miracle Master. I work miracles on the gaming sticks. You know what I'm saying?
He got some names. Man. He got a lot of porno names.
Yeah.
Right? Miracle Master, Cemetery Larry.
Charles like, or he was like, if you had a porn name, what would it be? He got them all.
Got them all.
Nasty Nate.
Nasty Nate,
Yeah.
Give me your fruit cocktail. Make sure you stick around for an all new episode of Sheed and Tyler coming up after our show. But this has been another episode of Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, 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 whoa. We will see y'all tomorrow.